here, so we've got at least one engaged person. Hey, Mom. Got myself, Stuart, and David, my brother. And tonight we are doing mostly 80s vinyl. I think there's some 70s. We really didn't go through stuff too much, just kind of look through it to get a feel for what was in there. I believe there's quite a few 12-inch singles as well as albums. I'd say close to half and half maybe, and really not 100% sure till we start going through it. We'll give a few seconds for some people to start coming in. Hey, Sarah, welcome in. We are here in Knoxville, Tennessee, and I think this is our second vinyl show. I usually do stuff over in the Ephemera area, but occasionally we'll run into some vinyl collections, which we have 4 boxes back here. Actually, my brother picked them up, and other than most of them being 80s, we don't know specifically what's in there, so we thought we'd just start pulling. We're going to start everything at $3. Oh, hey, Dad. We're going to start everything at $3 tonight, and we'll see how it goes. So we'll go ahead and get the first one started. Just grab me one, Dave.
We'll start right here in the front.
All right, we'll just start in the front. So first up, we got Men at Work Cargo. I think this was their second album. So this one has Dr. Heckle and Mr. Jive, Overkill, It's a Mistake. Those are the 3 that I remember. There is some wear on the cover here. We'll pull the vinyl out here and look at it, show you. See what the vinyl looks like. It does have the lyrics on the sleeve here. Hey, welcome in, Basket Storm, Kelly One, all mixed up. Oh yeah, I'm sure I'll have another ephemera show. I don't do them as often as I used to. I just kind of wait till I get big batches of ephemera. But I do have a bunch of postcards and stuff right now that I need to probably go through and whatnot sometime. So yeah, just make sure you're following me and look to get a show scheduled. All right, so here's the vinyl. Let me just kind of show it to you. I'm going to try my best to point out any defects. Like, we don't know a lot about condition on these. We think they might have been a former DJ based on a lot of them are 12-inch singles. So we'll take a look at each one, point out any scratches, anything like this. This one actually looks pretty clean. See a little bit of dirt on there, but no, I really don't see any scratches on this one. So let me get it back in, and then we will start it. As I mentioned, we'll do everything a $3 start, and hopefully you have some 80s fans out there. All right, so let me go ahead and start this. We'll just run it for 20 seconds. And it is off and running for Men at Work Cargo. Yeah, I think my favorite song on this one was It's a Mistake. But I did like Dr. Heckle and Mr. Jive as well. I don't think I had this album. I had their first album. All right, we'll set that one aside. And let us know if there's any specific artist or anything that you're looking for. And we'll try to pull those out. Just pull this one. All right, so next up we have Miami Vice, the soundtrack. And if anybody coming in wants to see the Men at Work one again, just let me know. Oh, welcome in 45 RPM Records. Thanks for the share, more deals for you. Appreciate you sharing the show. Here, hey, Nick's Girls, J-Bo, anybody else I've missed. So here we got the Miami Vice soundtrack. This had the Miami Vice theme. I was listening to Casey Kasem the other day and actually heard that. I think it was Jan Hammer. Smuggler's Blues, Glenn Fry. You Belong to the City, Glenn Fry. In the Air Tonight, Phil Collins. I think those were the main hits on there. Own the Night, Chaka Khan. So once again, a little bit of like staining towards the top of the album there, but let's see what the record looks like. Back in there. All right, so let's pull the vinyl out. You know, I'm really not sure if we have any yellow or not. As I mentioned, this is kind of an unboxing. We really haven't done a lot of searching of these. It does lean more heavily to the 80s. So this one does have like some minor surface scratches and some smudges. I don't see anything that would like affect playability too bad. I know it's hard to see with the glare and stuff, but you can see kind of some smudges there. So anyway, we'll run this one, and as I mentioned, the sleeve on this one does have some staining. And yeah, and just for anybody who's like a record person, neither one of us are like record people per se. I usually sell on the ephemera, but actually, I think we've done 2 record shows, and I think everything arrived to everybody fine. I got good reviews, so bid with confidence. I ship a lot of stuff, so all right, we'll go ahead and start this one. $3 for the Miami Vice album, and that is off and running. Hey, Eugene Floyd. Oh yeah, and I have shipping capped at $9.21. So once you get to wherever you spent $9.21, everything after that will be free. All right, no interest in that one. All right, next up we have the Go-Go's, Beauty and the Beat, which was their first album. So this one, of course, has Our Lips Are Sealed, This Town. I guess those were the 2. Oh wait, We Got the Beat, obviously. So, and let's check this one out. Oops. I mean, it's got some like light surface scratches, but I don't see any like thing deep or anything. So overall, I think that's in pretty good condition. It does have the original sleeve in there with the lyrics. And just a quick view of the cover. There is some wear, but nothing too bad. All right, so Beauty and the Beat, and that one is off and running. Yeah, I think the last show we did, I mean, it was similar. It was mostly all 80s too. We had every Prince album that had ever been put out the last show, so that was pretty cool. Hey, J-Wax, Merry Times. All right, so far we've done a Go-Go's, a Miami Vice, and a Men at Work. So if anybody who's coming in wants to see those, just let us know. So now we got the Power Station, and of course that was Robert Palmer. You had John Taylor and Andy Taylor from Duran Duran, and then Tony Thompson. I can't remember who he was with, but I wanted to say Sheep, but I think that was Nile Rodgers. So here's the Power Station, and of course their big song on this. Well, the 2 big songs were "Some Like It Hot" and "Bang a Gong." This side looks good. Just a few little surface scratches, and then same on this side. There is like one smudge right there if you can see it, but I think that will clean off. Hey, Groovy LP, Fart Duster, Big Drew 76, but do I need it? And yes, you do. Welcome in. All right, let me go and get this one started. And it is off and running. So how many people in here are kids of the 80s, like myself? I was definitely in my heyday in the 80s. I graduated high school in 85, so all this stuff's like right up my alley. Then David over here graduated in 88, so just a little bit behind me. And just start pulling them out. Don't worry about the order. Whatever. Okay, I think this one's a 12-inch single. We're just gonna pull them out and run them. We'll just run through these as quick as we can. This is the Stereo MCs. I think I've heard of them, but I don't know this song. But here they are. So I mentioned there are quite a few 12-inch singles since this person I think was a DJ. This record looks very clean. I don't see any scratches, anything. So we'll run this one. And tell you what, I'm just going to put it down to 15 seconds and we're off and running. All right, Merry Time 85 Breaks the Ice. Thanks so much for the bid. I love the cover of that. All right, let me write your name down, Merry Time 85. Thanks so much for the bid. whenever somebody wins, David sings a song. So
I don't know that one.
actually, I would probably bid to make him quit. So
As my dad always told me when I sing, I recognize those words, but the tune does not ring a bell.
hey, still bait. And anybody else I missed? All right, so now we have this is a maxi single from Prince and the new Power Generation. It's Cream. So this has Cream, the album version, Cream, the MPG mix, then Things Have Gotta Change, which is a Tony M rap. Then side two's The Wire, Creamy instrumental. Get Some Solo. No, To The Wire is on side one, and then Get Some Solo. And then side two's Do Your Dance, KC's remix, House Bangers, Q and Doubt, and the Ethereal Mix. So this is a 12-inch, I guess, maxi single. It's got more than just the 2 songs. Let's see if we can figure out which way the record comes out here. I can already tell this one's going to be in good condition, I think.
This jacket looks perfect.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this one,
No,
I see absolutely nothing. I mean, there's really no dirt or anything. So, Paisley Park Records. So we'll go ahead and let me go ahead and get this one started. Let me start it right next, and that is Off and Running for the Prince 12-inch maxi single. All right, no Prince fans tonight. I hate these cellophane sleeves. They're so hard to get back in.
Here.
You take that. All right, now we have Marky Mark, but not just Marky Mark. We also have the Funky Bunch, the Funky Bunch with him. So this is I Need Money. Have you heard that one? I know I've heard Good Vibrations, but so here's the songs on that. This does have 2 stickers on it. I'm guessing it was something whoever like these long 2 put on there. Let's check out the vinyl. Any Marky Mark fans? Hey, Black Rock Records, Crinkle Cut. This one, I don't really see any scratches. There's a couple of smudges. They're going to be hard to see. But overall, not bad condition. So we'll go ahead and run Marky Mark here. And that is Off and Running. And if anybody's looking for anything in particular, let us know. Like I said, we have mostly 80s, but I think there are some 70s stuff mixed in there. All right. Next. Third base. Pop Goes the Weasel. Is that Pop Goes the Weasel and the Weasel Goes Pop?
I've heard it.
So here's this one. This one also has those same stickers on there. I'm not going to try to take them off, but they look like they would probably come off. This is on the Def Jam label there. And looks like side 1 has 4 songs. The other side has 3 songs. Record looks pretty clean. Just a few little maybe scuffs, but nothing major. And that one is Running. Pop Goes the Weasel. Yeah, this would be kind of like a DJ starter kit, I think, because a lot of the 12-inch singles in here. All right, the Escape Club, Wild Wild West. Living in the Wild Wild West. I definitely remember this song. So here's the front cover. It just doesn't seem like these songs should be back in the 80s, because I can remember when these were out like it was yesterday. maybe a few little surface scratches, but nothing too major. So we'll go ahead and run this one. And it is off and running. Hey, less is more. Robo, Miss Chaos. Anybody else we missed? Coleman White, thanks for coming in. So where's everybody from? We are from Knoxville, Tennessee. All right, we got Thriller. I think everybody had that one in the 80s. I think every song on here, Bristol, so you're just right up the road from us. Of course, you know, Want to Be Starting Something, Baby Be Mine. I think every song here was a single except maybe Baby Be Mine. Let's see, Want to Be Starting Something, Baby Be Mine, The Girl Is Mine, Thriller, Beat It, Billie Jean, Human Nature, PYT, and The Lady in My Life. Oh, The Lady in My Life may not have been a single. And this one is the gatefold. So you got Michael with his tiger. There is a little wear on the edge here. And let's see what the record looks like. There's definitely a few scratches on here. Nothing that looks too deep or anything, so I don't think it'll affect playability much, if at all. You might get a little crackle or pop there. And it does have the sleeve in there with the lyrics on it. So I'm going to get this one started for Thriller, and that is off and running. All right, Merry Times 85. Merry Time 85. Now, is that the year you graduated from high school or anything, Mary? Are you a kid of the 80s like us? All right, we'll stick that with your other one. And then we have another Michael Jackson. And yeah, I don't know if, so this, I'm sure this was some kind of catalog thing for the DJ. So I don't know how well those will come off, but you do have a sticker on the front of that, and that's Michael Jackson, The Way You Make Me Feel. And it's a 12-inch maxi single. It looks like it's got 2 on each side, The Way You Make Me Feel, 2 extended mixes. It's actually all 4 of them are The Way You Make Me Feel, and then one of them's acapella. So those are the songs, and let's check the album out. That side looks really good. There is, I think there's a scratch. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to show it. It does not look deep at all. I mean, it's like, if it's there, it's on the surface. I can only see it in a certain light. So anyway, we got Michael Jackson, The Way You Make Me Feel, extended single, 12-inch single. All right, that's off and running. Hey, M. Coffin, Big Jim, R. Bray, Thor Nurse, Pull Hitter, anybody else that I've missed. We're doing 80s tonight. It's mostly 80s, and then it's a mix of 12-inch singles and some albums, and I think there might be some 70s mixed in. We really didn't go through this stuff. My brother just picked it up from somebody, just kind of bought it sight unseen, and we went through it enough to know kind of generally what was in there. All right, so we have a little MC Hammer. Please, Hammer, don't hurt them. And this is Too Legit to Quit. And on the back side, you've got Too Legit to Quit and the Adams Groove. So here's what's on it. So this would be another 12-inch single. Let's see. Figure out where we go. Figure out where I take the record out. Hope everybody's having a great week. Almost the weekend. Looking forward to the weekend because Tennessee and Alabama play this weekend. Yeah, this one's really clean. I don't see really any scratches or anything on it. So this is on Bust It Records. And I'm going to go ahead and start that. And that is running. Thank you, Mary Tom. And make sure if you're buying stuff, make sure you check out the crown at the top, the rewards club. I know that there's different levels and you get different percentage discounts depending on how much you buy. So make sure you check that out. I think once you get to like $30 or $40, I can't remember what it is, you get like 20, maybe 25% off something. Can't remember exactly, but in fact, Mary just unlocked bronze, so congratulations. So make sure you go up there and claim your reward. All right, so now we have Whitney Houston, and this is I'm Every Woman. So this is a 2-disc maxi single. So here it's got 4 sides, but each one's like just a maxi single or a 12-inch single. So there's what you have on it. I'll just let y'all look at it rather than trying to read it. And this sleeve's actually in really good shape, and it is a gatefold with Whitney there. So let's check the records out. Oh yeah, this one looks really clean there. And then the other one. So you're getting basically 2 for 1 money on this one. Yeah, I don't see any scratches or anything on this one. And this sleeve's in about as good a condition as anything we've seen so far. So let's go ahead and run this. And that's off and running. Hey, Howard 4. Yeah, so it's Every Woman's House Club Mix, Every Woman's Beat, Seville's and Cole House, and no Whitney Houston fans. All right, now we have some Right Said Fred. I'm too sexy for my shirt. So this has the extended club mix, Betty's mix, the instrumental, the catwalk mix, the catwalk dub, and Tushapella. So I guess they're all different mixes of I'm Too Sexy. This one looks to be in really good condition as well. So there's the label if you want to see it. So let's go ahead and start this one. I'm too sexy for my... Hey, Heart Skater. Hey, little Lucy. Welcome in. All right, our Brave 1414 is too sexy, so they're going to get this. And all right, our Brave 1414, let me write your name down. And all this stuff will ship out tomorrow. So hey, what's up, Wes? Slim Flippers, Wes is my podcast partner on the Finders Flippers Resale Podcast on YouTube. So you can check that out. Just search Finders Flippers Resale Podcast. Or you can go to franklinhillventures.com and it has links to all my social media and everything. So appreciate any follows on Instagram, any of those places. So, all right, we have what I think is one of the best debut albums of all time, Boston. So we do jump back into the 70s a little bit here. Hey, Modern Pain and JWE. And this does have the shrink wrap on it. The shrink wrap's torn, but you can see it's got the original price tag on there of $4.57. Records have gotten a lot more expensive now. This one, I see a few surface scratches and scuffs on side 1. And then side 2 looks to be, well, maybe a few little scratches on that side as well. But overall, not too bad. There is up here, you can see some dings to the corner. But, I mean, from front to back, this is one of my favorite albums ever. There's not a bad song on it, and you hear every one of those on the radio, even though they weren't all singles. So, all right, we're going to run this one, and it is off and running. Yeah, More Than a Feeling, Peace of Mind, Foreplay, Long Time Rock and Roll Band, Smoking, Hitch a Ride, Something About You, and Let Me Take You Home Tonight. So, Dig It Up Records is in at $4. Thanks for the bids. Thanks for the bid, Mary, as well. appreciate everybody coming in tonight. I know there's a ton of record shows out there. I'm not used to selling in a category where there's like 30 shows going on at the same time. Usually in ephemera, there's 4 or 5. So, but yeah, make sure you're following me. And if you like ephemera, if you've never checked out ephemera, once I get one of those shows scheduled, make sure you bookmark it. Dig It Up Records. I think we have right at 200 albums to go.
Yeah, 220,
230. Yeah, somewhere north of 200. So, all right. Ooh, LL Cool J, Strictly Business, and this looks to be another 12-inch single. It's got 2 on each side. I guess it's all Strictly Business. I guess it's versions of that song. Yeah, I remember the 80s. I think I had the 12-inch single of Family Man by Hall & Oates, and it had like 4 different versions of the same song. But so let's check the record out. And this one's another one in a cellophane sleeve. I have a feeling this one's going to be in good condition, but let's see. Yeah, I'm going to not take it all the way out. I'm just going to spin it here. Yeah, it looks perfect on that side. There's like a little smudge right here, but I think it's just dirt. Yeah, that one's really clean. So you got the LL Cool J. The sleeve's in pretty good condition here. So I used to always write on the covers, Wes. I always write my name for some reason. You know, back then you didn't think about ever selling anything. So, all right, here we go. This one's off and running. LL Cool J. So what? Lightning round. LL Cool J. Mama said knock you out. You're up.
I'm bad.
I'm bad. So no, that wasn't what it was it?
It's
yeah, we can pull Thriller out. Or did it?
yes.
Did it sell?
Sold, yeah.
Oh, Thriller sold. So Elvis, we sold that one a little bit ago. All right, Tracy Ullman. I remember she had the song. They Don't Know About Us. I think is what it was called. Oh yeah, They Don't Know. There you go. She was an English comedian, I believe, and had her record album as well. I wish I could sing, but I will spare y'all having to listen to me. This one is in really good condition. So you got Tracy Ullman, and the name of the album is You Broke My Heart in 17 Places. And this one is off and running. They don't know about us. Ooh, Morris Day and the time. What time is it? I loved them in Purple Rain. I loved Morris Day and Jerome. So let's see. I think this is. Yeah, this one has Wild and Loose, 777-9311. That was a great song. One Day I'm Gonna Be Somebody. The Walk, Gigolos Get Lonely Too. I remember that song, and I Don't Want to Leave You. So this was like the song before the one that I guess that had the bird and Jungle Love and all the ones that. Yeah, this side looks good. This side does have. Let's see if I can show it here. It's got a scratch that. Yeah, can you see? Right there where my thumb is. So this one does have a scratch. I don't know how much that'll. Well, actually, this one has 2 scratches on this side. So side one, well, it does have a scratch too now that I look at it. So there are some scratches. They don't look extremely deep, but I really can't say for sure how it will affect playability. But anyway, we'll go ahead and run this, and it is off and running. A fingernail mark. Okay. I'll have to remember that for the lingo. It's got a fingernail mark on it. 777. Oh, here we go. White Lion. I actually saw them in concert. They were with Foreigner. Is it Foreigner? Can't remember. They opened for somebody. And of course, they have the two songs, Wait and When the Children Cry, which are both on here. So a little bit of hairband music here. This one's got a couple of fingerprints, but I don't see any scratches on that side. And that side also looks good. So other than some smudges, this one looks good. So we got White Lion, and I think Pride's the name of the album. It does have a crease down here in the corner, if you can see that. So, oops, what did I just do? Start auction. All right, that one's running. Thanks for the bid, Big Murr, Ray Bray. The hair metal's pulling them out. And like I said, just it does have the crease down here in the bottom. So wait. Hey, Jester 544. Yeah, you know, and I wished thank you, Ray Bray. I wished I remember more about seeing them in concert. Like I said, I can't remember. It was either Foreigner or who was the other? I can't remember now, but I know like the bands I saw in the 80s, I saw Foreigner, I saw the Kinks, and I know the Romantics opened for the Kinks. That was when the Kinks had Come Dancing out. All right, we got another kind of hair metal. Although Rat was, yeah, I mean, they were hair metal, but I feel they were a little harder, weren't they, than some of the other ones. This one is not the one that's got Round and Round on it. This is got City to City. Well, here, I'll just show you, and you can look. So there's the songs on it. And this looks to be self-titled, so it's not out of the cellar. This may be their debut. Now, this does not have a sleeve inside. Yeah, and this one, let me see if I can. I don't know if these would be. This side's pretty good. There's just a few little scratches. This side here, I guess if they're fingernail scratches, but it's got a few more. So I wouldn't call it terrible, but it's not as good as the White Lion one was. And it does not have a sleeve inside. So anyway, we'll go ahead and run this. Started at $3 like everything else. Oh, Reach for the Sky is what this one is. Oh, yeah, there it is. Thanks.
Way Cool Junior. That's a good one. Way
Cool. You remember that one?
Yeah.
Is that on this one?
Yeah.
Oh, Way Cool Junior. I don't remember these, but what year was this one? 80.
What was it? At least 90.
Oh, 88. See, that's probably why I don't remember this one as much because, I mean, I graduated high school in 85, and when I went to college, I wasn't listening to as much, I guess, of this kind of stuff. Let's see. We'll put that with your Boston record. Dig it up. Thanks for the bids, everyone. All right, now we got the Cars Greatest Hits. This one is a punch out here. Other than the punch out, the cover's in pretty good shape. I always like the Cars. I always like any of the things Benjamin Orr sang better than Ric Ocasek, but like just what I need. It's an awesome song. This one looks to be, I'd say it's in okay shape. It looks like it's got more smudges than scratches and maybe just some really small surface fingernail scratches. It's going to be my turn for the rest of the night. Hey, Distorted Eyes, Schneider in, Grunge Fan, anybody else I missed? All right, this one is, oh, and this one did not have a sleeve in it either, so just the record. All right, the Cars are off and running. Thank you, Thor Nurse. Just what I needed. Since you're gone, you might think Good Times Roll, Touch and Go, Drive, Tonight She Comes, My Best Friend's Girl, Let's Go, I'm Not the One, and Magic. Thank you, 45 RPM. You don't have that trademark or anything, do you? So I'm not going to get in trouble. Not yet. Well, there you go. You should. Yeah, like I said, I mean, I've always owned records my whole life, but I've never really been a record collector per se. So, like, I sell a ton of records out of my antique booth. So, if you're ever in Clinton, Tennessee, come to Granny's Attic, and I have probably 1,000 records there. But me personally, I was never that big a collector, so I'm not like don't know all the condition terms and everything like that. So I'll just describe them the best I can, and if anybody gets anything and they have an issue, just let me know. But Mr. Big, this one had some kind of $4 original price tag on it, so let's point that out. This one's another Punch Out, and this one's a promotional record. So I don't know if the guy that we got these from was a DJ. Maybe he got it for being a DJ. And there's a little staining down at the bottom here too. So this one's got Addicted to That Rush, Wind Me Up, Merciless, Had Enough, Blame It on My Youth, Take a Walk, Big Love, How Can You Do What You Do, Anything for You, and Rock and Roll Over. It's another one without a sleeve in it. I don't see any real issues on that side. Yeah, this side does. Let's see if we can show them. Yeah, can you see right there? There's a scratch. So, does have a couple of scratches. No sleeve, but Mr. Big, and that is off and running. Hey, Bourbon and Vinyl. Waits 65, The Rob. Joe Ben 65. Anybody else I missed? Looks like R. Bray. Oh, no. Dig It Up Records comes in at the last second. Hey, Dixon. Mayes. Hope I said that right. It's so hard to read Whatnot names since there's no spaces, punctuation, or anything, capitalization. So, Dixie and Mayes, I got it right. I'm pretty impressed with myself. Yeah, when you combine hard to read usernames with my East Tennessee accent, I can really butcher some things. So, hey, Angenic, Celiac 502. Thanks for the bids, everyone. Let's see. R. Bray took that one. That'll go with your I'm Too Sexy record.
There's a classic.
Ooh, this is a classic. So we have a little Salt and Pepper. Push It. And let's see, side. So it doesn't have side A and B. It's got side A and side double A. So side A has Push It, the Noise Boys remix. And then side B has the Push It, Alan Courthard remix and the Tramp remix. And it's just kind of in like a flimsy sleeve. And then it's got another sleeve inside it. And I would say there's some scuffs and fingernail scratches on this side. Nothing deep that I see. This side looks pretty good. So there's that. And there's that. And let me go ahead and just run next. All right, that's off and running. Salt and Pepper. Push It. Hey, Gabriel. Yeah, Push It. Push It real good. Ooh, one of my favorite movies, Pretty in Pink. And yeah, I mean, it's If You Leave, OMD, Left of Center. That's an awesome song. Get to Know You, Jesse Johnson, Do What You Do, In Excess, Pretty in Pink, The Psychedelic Furs, Shell Shock, New Order, Round Round, Below Some. I think that's how you say that. I remember them. Then Wouldn't It Be Good? That's one of my favorite songs by the Danny Hutton Hitters. And then Bring on the Dancing Horses, Echo and the Bunnymen. So I always had a huge crush on Molly Ringwald, as I'm sure every other 15, 16-year-old boy did in the 80s. So Oh, this album's got some. Yeah, this is probably this one does have some condition issues. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I mean it's got a lot of scratches. I'll just be honest, and you can see the one there. That's probably the worst one. Now this side's not as bad. It's got some thumbprints. So yeah, side two's the one that's in worse condition. So anyway, we'll see if anybody's interested. But that one's definitely more of an as is. Is that is? Are you asking if we have an album by Feelers? I don't. I don't know if I've heard of Feelers. Oh, can you feel the scratch? Oh, see, there we go. I'm learning. I'm learning a lot. Let's see on this one if we can. Maybe this one. None of them like are. There are not any that seem too indented. So, but so I've learned. We've learned fingernail scratches and feelers. So we'll be ready for the next show. Yeah, wouldn't it be good? Is one of my favorite songs, and I like the said. Who sang it originally? Wouldn't it be good? Nick Lowe, I think. I think that's who it was. All right, this is going to Arbray. Thank you. I'm going to jot down all these terms. Ooh, here we go. Striper. To hell with the devil. That's not what this is. This one's In God We Trust, but and it is a punch. It's been punched out there. Overall, the cover's in decent shape, though. I mean, besides the punch out, it does have some dinged corners, as you can see there. Check out the record. It is in a sleeve.
Yeah, it's got the $100.
Oh, and it's got the poster with it. So here, let me show that. So it does have the poster. Now, I will mention it looks like the poster got a little water damage at some point. So just point that out up there. So if it does have the poster, it looks like maybe it got a little water one time. Maybe he DJ'd an outdoor show. There's some fingernail scratches here. I don't see any feelers. There we go. I'm getting good.
Kind of smudgy.
Yeah, it's kind of smudgy though. So we'll go ahead and run this one for a little striper. Is it Matthew Sweet? Wasn't he in Striper?
Sure.
We ought to do some music trivia is what we should do. Yes, we do. Fingernail Franklin. There we go. That's my new name. Fingernail Franklin. Feeler Franklin. There you go. Thanks for the bids, everyone. And that one's going to Arbray.
Little Master Mix.
If Wes is still watching, there's my nickname for the podcast, Wes. Fingernail Franklin. Or that when Wes and I are doing another vinyl show together later on another platform, and I'll have to use that. So now we have the Mixed Masters Ram Jam. So it's like a black. So it's Black Betty, the original. So okay. So it's got the original Black Betty by Ram Jam, but then it's also got the Rough and Ready remix edit, and then it has the Rough and Ready remix on the back. So I guess this back one's a full, like probably long remix, and then they edited it down for this side. Yeah, and I guess this is something they must have done back in the day because they took all these old songs and remixed them and put them on 12-inch vinyl. So this one happens to be, Black Betty, Bam Bam. Oh, that one looks like it's in really good shape on that side. I see no fingernails or feelers on this one. So, all right, here we go. Run next. Hey, welcome in All Sales or Vinyl. Rick Snickets. J Dub, Marlar Records. Thanks for coming in, everyone. All right, Thor Nurse. Let's see, what's that? All right, I'll put that with your cars. And you also unlock Brian, so make sure you go up and get your reward up there. The Holiday Wrap. Do you remember this?
Yeah. It was.
I don't know if I remember this one or not. Does anybody remember this? It's MC Miker G and DJ Swin.
It was in the Christmas spirit.
Who remembers this song, The Holiday Wrap? It does have the stickers on the back that we've seen on some of the other ones. Oh, does it have a sample of Madonna Holiday in there? That's cool. Yeah, so you have Holiday Wrap, Acapella, Whimsical Touch, and Holiday Hip Hop. So, ooh, the Holiday Wrap looks very clean. There's the label there. So, hey, just in time for Christmas too. So here we go. I don't know if we have any Kiss or not. I mean, we really don't know 100% what all we have, so there could be. I know most of what we had was 80s with a few 70s thrown in. We're just kind of pulling them out, so maybe we'll get to one. Nobody wants Holiday Wrap for Christmas. Surprising.
How about doing a 2-for-1 Madonna?
All right. We're going to do a 2-for-1 on these, so it'll be both these. Oh, yeah, I did hear that. Yeah, my wife told me, and, you know, at first I was like, are you sure? Because I know there'd been like rumors going around the last couple of months that he had passed away, but I guess it's really true this time. I know he had had health issues and stuff, and, I mean, to be honest, he really didn't look very good. So this is Madonna, Papa Don't Preach, and this one does obviously have quite a bit of wear there on the cover, but let me look at the record. But it's going to be both these for $190. The vinyl itself looks to be in really good condition, and this is Papa Don't Preach Extended Remix and Pretender, the LP versions on the back. And then the other one is Vogue. And this is the Betty Davis dub on one side and the 12-inch version on the other. So both sides are going to be Vogue. That one also looks very clean. Yeah, both these the vinyl on both these looks really good. So the outside covers, this one's got just a little wear. This one's got quite a bit, but we'll go ahead and run this. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised Keith Richards outlasted anybody, but he, well, I mean, the whole Rolling Stones. I mean, who thought Charlie Watts would have been the first one to die? I mean, besides the guys like Brian Jones who OD'd, but Charlie Watts always seemed like he was kind of healthy compared to Mick Jagger and Keith Richards. All right, here we're going to start this one. You're getting both Madonnas, $3 start. And if I can hit the button, those are off and running. Thank you, Marlar Records. And as I mentioned, all this stuff will ship out tomorrow. So you should have it early next week, depending on how far it goes. I think Whatnot ships their records media mail. And so all right. Thank you, 45 RPM Records. I think that was your first thing, wasn't it? Yeah. You write your name down. Yeah, we've been running some albums, Rockin' Ralph. Rockin' Ralph. So I'm sure there's some more in there. Yeah, if you weren't in the show at the beginning, my brother basically picked this up from somebody and kind of bought it sight unseen for the most part. So we really haven't searched them other than just kind of glance through them to get an idea of what was in there. All right, so we got Rod Stewart, Greatest Hits. Just looking at the cover does have some wear. So we'll go in and look at the vinyl here in a second. See that chip in the corner there. And it does look like it's the original sleeve there with Rod's picture on one side, track listing on the other, and then the vinyl. I would say both sides have some scuffs and some fingernail scratches. I don't see anything that would be, well, yeah, I don't see anything that would be a feeler. So we'll go ahead and run this one at $3. And that is off and running. We had a neighbor, remember Miss Brown, who was like, she was like nuts about Rod Stewart. She would see him every time he came to Knoxville. All right, Mary Time 85. I'll stick that with your other ones. All right, Brittany Fox. So more hair metal. Can anybody name one person who's in Brittany Fox? And none of them are named Brittany Fox. So see if we have any real big Brittany Fox fans out there. So this one's in pretty good condition. Just a few little scuffs on the cover. Yeah, I would say mostly surface scratches and scuffs on this one. You can see there, it's a scuff. Just trying to see. Yeah. Looks like it was handled with some fingers at some point. So we're going to run this one. And that is off and running for Brittany Fox. I don't even know if I can tell you one thing they sang. Do you remember that?
Yeah, they had a few. They had like 2 or 3 there that they played on the radio.
This one's Girl School, Long Way to Love, Kick and Fight, Save the Week, Fun in Texas, Rock and Roll, Rock Revolution, Don't Hide, Goodbye to Jane, In America, and Hold On. So I don't remember any of these, but I bet this is later 80s, isn't it? 88, I think it says. So yeah, a little bit after I was kind of I was more into the REM and Smithereens and 10,000 Maniacs in the late 80s once I started college because my roommate was a big REM fan. So, and I've remained a huge REM fan to this day. Thank you, Arbray. All right, we have Chicago. I wonder which, this is 1974, so one of the older ones we've seen. I don't know which one this is. Oh, this is Chicago 8. So it's on the spine there. It has the cardinal on there. I think it's not a gate. It does have the poster, it looks like. Let's see what's on the poster.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's
well. So it does have a little water stain there. Yeah, here's the poster. Am I showing it, Dave? If you look on the screen.
yeah. I mean, when you're getting a close up.
All right, so there was the poster. Like I said, it does have a little stain right there. And then here's the record. This one looks to be in really good condition. Yeah, both sides. Well, this side's got, I guess you'd call it a fingernail scratch. It's hard to see, but it is there. And then there's the label. It's got the cardinal in there again. So you're getting the Chicago album, which includes the poster. And it looks like the inner sleeve also has that same cardinal on it. Well, if I can get this back in here. Hey, Dave, will you? Here, let me go ahead and start this. Y'all don't need to sit around and watch me fumble with it. It needs to be pulled. I think it's caught on the edge there. Oh, that's running. Hey, Punzel 27, Jeff Kramerica 0. Thank you, Thor Nurse. So the Chicago album with the included poster. I'm not even sure. I didn't even look to see what songs it had on. Of course, at this point, it doesn't matter. Thor Nurse took that one. Find your stack. All right. Thank you for the bid. Pseudo Echo. This was kind of in the vein of the stuff I was listening to. I think in the this one's 87. I think my roommate had this album here. I remember Funky Town was like when they did the remake of Funky Town, and that's on this album. Cover's in really good shape on this one. There's the sleeve. So original sleeve. And this one looks to be in really good condition. I don't see any scratches or anything on this one at all. So you got Pseudo Echo, Funky Town, probably the only thing on here that was a hit. So, and that is off and running. There's the track list if anybody cares to see. All right, no Pseudo Echo fans. We want to just lot them up. I mean, if they're here, we got a couple of Madonnas. I think some of them have condition issues, so I think we're going to sell 3 of them together this time. This one's actually not in too bad a shape, I don't think, or at least the cover's not. So we have Madonna Angel, specially priced 2-cut maxi single, and this has Angel on one side and Into the Groove on the other. And the record, I don't know what you call it. So you might know what you'd. So it's got like a discoloration. See if I can. Yeah, can you see that? What would that be called? I mean, I can't really feel it, but you can see it. And then this side's got some fingernail scratches. I need to add to my record vocabulary, so anybody can help me out there. All right, so you have that Madonna album. Oh, that's the same one. Actually, it's just going to be 2 because the other one's just a duplicate. And then this one's Who's That Girl? Causing a Commotion, The Look of Love, 24 Hours, Step by Step. Oh, I guess this is the whole album. So this is the Who's That Girl soundtrack. There's the songs that are on it. See, there is some like staining at the top, and it's also been punched out. Yeah. Okay, this one is more scratched. I don't know if it's a feeler or not, but it's definitely a pretty bad scratch. If you can see it right there where my finger's waving. And then this side's about the same way. So anyway, and it does not have a sleeve in it either. But we'll do both these Madonnas for the same as one. So you're getting the 12-inch single and then the Who's That Girl soundtrack. And it is off and running. Hey, Better Off Dead Wax. I love the movie Better Off Dead, by the way. Hey, Nice Karen. Anybody else I've missed? Appreciate everybody coming in. We got 22 people in there, or 22 people in here. I don't know who's in there, but y'all are in here. All right, Arbray, thank you so much. Yeah, it's hard to get these back in these, isn't it? All right, so we have the Down and Out in Beverly Hills soundtrack. Bette Midler.
Richard
Dreyfuss. So, and this one had Great Gosh Almighty,
Nick Nolte.
Little Richard, California Girls by David Lee Roth, I Love LA. Here, I'll just have some Little Richard songs. There's the track listing if you want to see it. Yeah, the song Who's That Girl? Yeah, and I can picture the video for it. It shows who was the girl in Desperately Seeking Susan? Who was the actress? It was the one who has the brother. What was her name? I can picture her dancing in the video. Okay, this is in one of those cellophane ones here. So I'm just going to kind of spin it around. Overall, there's some fingerprints. I don't see any. Well, I think there's like, I think that could be cleaned off. I think it's like somebody dropped something on it. So anyway, we'll go ahead and run this one, $3 start, and that is off and running. Who's that girl? Why can't? Yeah, Patricia Arquette. That's who it is. I was thinking, I know she has a brother, David Arquette, but I could not think of a name.
Here's
As soon
a
as you said,
right there.
all right, so we got another twofer here. This is going to be Two Princess. Is this the one we already ran or earlier? Yeah. So this is going to be Prince Cream, and it's a maxi single. It actually has quite a few songs on it. I'll just let you see them real quick. And I think this one, from what I remember, was in pretty good shape. Those are just little dust. Yeah, this one appears to be in really good shape. So you got Prince Cream, and then we have Prince and the Revolution Kiss. This one, on the other hand, is not in quite as good a shape on the cover anyway. It has the sticker on it. And then just, you can see the record ring. And so there's the back of that one. It's got, you got Wendy. Is that Wendy or Lisa? I can't remember which one that is. But the record itself is not in too bad a shape. Those are just little pieces of dust. So yeah, the record's in pretty good shape on both these. So Two Princes, one starting money, and it is off and running. You got Cream and Kiss. Thanks for the bids, everyone. So where's everybody from? I know we had a Bristol, Tennessee in here. Any other Tennesseans? Any other Southerners? All right, foreigners, thank you so much. Stick those with yours. Middle Tennessee. I used to live in Nashville. I was there for about 20 years, and my wife was born in Centerville. Okay, now we have Bananarama. True Confessions. This is another album. At first glance, the cover appears to be in pretty good shape. There is a little bit of staining up here at the top. Let's see. Does this have True Confessions, Ready or Not, Venus? So Venus was the big one on this one. I always liked Robert De Niro's Waiting, but it's not on this album. Record looks to be in pretty good shape. There's a few little scuffs on that side, but I don't see anything major. Maybe a few little fingernail scratches. So we're going to run this one, and it's off and running. Hey, Big Dad 7415, 505 Lobos. Thank you, Arbery. Florida. Arbery got that one. I'd like to go to Florida again sometime soon. I haven't been in a long time. We are going to Orlando next year, but that's going to be a year from now. So, Bread, one of my guilty pleasures. I love Bread. This is their anthology, so it's got all their great songs on there. I think Baby I'm a Want You is one of my favorite. Yep, and it's on everything I own. Is probably absolutely my favorite by them. David Gates had such a good voice and could really write a good song. This looks to be a few little scuffs and hairs on that side, little dust hairs or whatever. But overall, good shape. So, Anthology of Bread, and that is running. Make It With You, Dismal Day, London Bridge, Any Way You Want Me, Look What You've Done, It Don't Matter to Me, The Last Time, Let Your Love Go, Truckin', If, great song, Baby I Want You, Everything I Own, Down on My Knees, Aubrey, Diary, Sweet Surrender, The Guitar Man, another good song. All right, Schneider, 82. Schneider, yeah, 82. Baby, I'ma want you. What in the world is this? Oh, is it Bjork?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, so this one's got notes the DJ wrote all over it here, but this is Bjork. She's One Strange. Yeah. I thought the Brad one would be one of our best selling ones, but hey, that's just me. Um, yeah, Bjork, probably the world's strangest lady, but this is special double 12-inch, so it's got two albums in it. It's Big Time Sensuality, remixes by David Morales, Flute, Gonti, and Justin Robertson, and it's got a bonus track of Violently Happy mix. So let's see if we can get these out. I'm going to just hand you this, and then you can. Well, yeah, these sleeves are kind of beat out. Well, there's one scratch on the edge here. Can you see it right where my finger is? This side looks good though. Is anybody a Bjork fan back in the day? This one looks pretty decent, so I don't see anything really on that one. All right, so you're getting both the Bjork extended 12-inch whatever, and that is running. Like I said, it does have some notes and stuff written on it. All right. To be honest, I can't say I'm surprised the Bjork one didn't sell, but hey, we had to give it a shot. Yeah, she was. There we go. She was a strange one. So, all right, we have Olivia. This looks like another. This is another one from the early '70s. So we have a few of these mixed in. I don't Platinum Plus. That probably means I guess it was reissued, maybe. But it is a cutout as well. But this one has Let Me Be There, Me and Bobby McGee, Take Me Home, Country Roads, Angel of the Morning. So she was doing a lot of covers on this album. You can see there. Well, no, I don't know if this is how it. I mean, I think I don't. It's got two sleeves inside, so I think this is probably just the way it came. It's cardboard, but it's a little flimsier than a normal record album. So let me know if you want us to run it again. And let's see what Olivia looks like on the inside. It's going to be another one of these great cellophane. I think this one looks to be, just spin it. Yeah, it's just, it's got like a little smudge of dirt on it, maybe, if you can see it right there, but I don't see any scratches or anything on this one. So Olivia Newton-John, Olivia, and that one is running. Let me be there in the morning. I think that's that one, isn't it?
Take Me Home, Country Road.
I know. I didn't know she even had a cover of that. What we got now? Got a little Kid and Play.
Kid and Play.
And this is Ain't Gonna Hurt Nobody, 12-inch maxi single. So you got all four of them, I guess, or Ain't Gonna Hurt Nobody, but you have 5 different mixes of it. I remember the haircut. Here's that. I don't know, Smashing Garments. I haven't seen any yet. We have seen a little bit of, heavy metal, if you count hair bands as heavy metal, but I have not seen an Ozzy yet. So maybe one will pop out, but this one does have a crease up here in the top. I didn't see any scratches or anything on the vinyl. So this one is running. Where's our Kid and Play fans? You can get this, play it, and do the lock leg thing where you dance and spin around. Wasn't that them who did that?
Yeah, it's been on the head.
Well, remember they'd lock their legs
Yeah.
and spin around? I think that was Kid and Play. Tone 724. And she said, Tone, I get paid to do the wild
I think
thing.
I saw a wild thing in there. Here we're going to go with two for.
We'll have to start a new place to stack these. Let's see. We'll just put it right back. Oh, 2 Marky Marks. So you got 2 Marky Marks for one money. You have Wild Side. So there's that one. Sleeve or the cover on this one looks to be in really good shape. Let's see what the record looks like. I can usually tell if they're in there sideways, they probably weren't played as much, maybe. I don't know. And the record. Yeah, this record looks really clean here. So the Wild Side one, then we have the Marky Mark with his classic no shirt on pose. It's hard to believe he became such a great actor. I mean, he's ended up being one of the great actors of the 90s. And this one did have those stickers. This one does have a couple of scratches. It's got one big scratch that goes across, but it looks like a fingernail scratch versus a feeler. So we'll go ahead and run these two together. Ooh, do we have any Vanilla Ice? I don't know. Haven't. Have you seen any? All right, this one's running. Thank you, Tone. Now I just keep humming Wild Thing after. Uber Fogg's Treasure Chest. Welcome in. De-Evolutionator, welcome in. All right, Tone 724, took that one. We'll put that with your Kid and Play. Any Damien Rice, more Madonna. Rex in Effect, Rump Shaker. There we go. Do we have Rump Shaker?
Oh my goodness, it could be in here.
I don't know, just pull us one. Let's keep it moving.
Houdini.
You'll keep looking. Oh, ooh, yeah. The Freaks Come Out at Night. They did. Vito wrote on this one, I think, though. It's on the Jive label. It's got, on one side, it's got Grandmaster D's Haunted Scratch and the Freaks Come Out at Night instrumental. And then on the other side, it's got the Freaks Come Out at Night. So there's that one. There's that one. And then let's check out the vinyl. The sleeve's not in the, or the cover's not in the best condition, but if I can find where you get the record out. I remember I had this cassette, or not this, I had the cassette of the album that was The Freaks Come Out at Night. Here, I'll let you put this back in here. It's hooked on the little, yeah, this cover's coming unglued a little bit is what that's catching on, so I'll let him put it in there after I finish. That side looks really clean. There's some scratches in the run out, but you're not going to be playing that. Actually, yeah, don't see any scratches in the playable area on this one. So let's go ahead and run this one. And you got Houdini. The Freaks Come Out at Night. Oh, can't believe there's no Houdini fans. If I can get this one to slide in the right place.
Yeah, I'll work on it.
Okay. No, you can't. Oh, we have a compilation called Old School Rap. This one is an album. And this has the fattest tracks are only on Thump Records, the originators of old school. So, and this has Wild Wild West by Cool Mo D. Nothing Serious, Just Bugging by Whistle. Give It All You Got by Afro Rican. The Message, Grandmaster Flash. Dope Side, The Breaks. Rapper's Delight. Hotel, Motel. Sugar Hill Gang. Shake It by MC Shay D. White Lines, Grandmaster Flash. Sally That Girl, The Gucci Crew. Freaks Come Out at Night. Here, why don't you just we'll throw that. Let's throw the Freaks Come Out at Night extended mix in this since it's got the Mad Side, and then Roxanne, UTFO, Just Say No, and then Cars That Go Boom. So, and we'll throw the Houdini in with it since there's a Houdini on this one. So this one does need to be glued back. The glue's coming down there. This is a 2-record set, I guess. Maybe there's just an extra record here. Let me see what's in here. All right, so here's the Breaks and Rapper's Delight. Okay. Oh yeah, it is 4 records. I see now. So this one has the Breaks, Curtis Blow, and Rapper's Delight, Sugar Hill Gang. And then here's your Wild Wild West, Cool Mo D. That was one when I was in college. That was one of our big fraternity songs. No scratches at all on that one, I see. Let me pull the other one out here real quick. Sorry, this one's taking a little longer. There's a lot to unpackage on this one.
Here.
Yeah, both these albums are very clean, all 4 sides. The only issue would be with this, and you can probably glue the jacket back together there. So, and we're throwing in the Houdini we just looked at, so you're getting both these. $3 start, lots of great early rap on this one, and it is off and running. Rapper's Delight. I'd had the 12-inch single of that. I sold it in my booth not too long ago, I think. The Breaks, Curtis Blow, that's another good one. Wild Wild West is awesome. Roxanne. You remember that?
Yeah.
I don't know if I remember that
Who sang it?
UTFO.
Yep, UTFO. Yep, sure do.
Nothing Serious, Just Bugging. Don't remember that. Give It All You Got, Afro Rican. All right, thank you, Thor Nurse. Both those will be headed your way. I think you're up here. Yep. And you unlock silver, so make sure you go get your coupon up top.
Back to a little mellow rock.
All right, so we'll see if, we had so many Bread fans in here, we thought we'd do Sills and Croft next. So another album, the Sills and Croft Collection. This is K-Tel. Who remembers seeing all the K-Tel commercials back in the 70s and 80s? Get Closer, Diamond Girl, I'll Play For You, Summer Breeze, We May Never Pass This Way Again. Cover looks to be in pretty good shape. Few maybe small scratches. That's a piece of hair dust or whatever you would call it. There's maybe like one scratch that I can really see. So overall, pretty good condition. And here we go. Yeah, I don't know if we have any Jim Croce or not.
Mm-mm.
You didn't see any? I think Dave's looked at most everything. He hadn't seen any yet anyway, but who knows? We can also, after we get through these, I have some others we can look at potentially. So no Sills and Croft fans. It's this by itself.
Yeah, right now.
We had another MC Hammer unless somebody ran it or won it. Tell you what, I'm gonna start this one for $1 because it's MC Hammer. That I'm gonna run it because the song's so good, but it's You Can't Touch This.
Yeah, record actually looks pretty
And I think Dave said the record looked pretty good, but the cover needs to be glued back. Let's see what the record looks like. I would say it's fair. It's got some. I don't see like really scratches. It's got scuffs. That side looks pretty good though. So anyway, we'll run this one for $1. See if anybody wants a little hammer. Let me start auction. We'll change that to $1. And that is off and running. It has a sticker on the front too, so you can't touch this. And so, whoa, Arbery says I'll touch it. Please, Hammer, don't hurt him. Calvin Dan, I think that's the first one for you. Thank you so much. Hey, Howlin' Mud. Calvin Dan, 1852. Let's see where I can start a pile for that. Here, just started on that. Yeah, that'll be good. All right, now we have Grand Funk live album. So we have.
Somebody's asking about ELO.
Yeah, somebody did ask about ELO, I think. We have Xanadu, so kind of ELO. So you got Grand Funk Live. This is going to be a 2-disc, 2 LP set. Cover's in okay shape. It does have a gatefold, I think. Yep. So there's the gatefold, and let's check that. Well, it does have a little splitting up here at the top, if you can see that. Side 4 looks good. Side 1 looks good. Side 4's got 1 song on it, so that's definitely a jam. Yeah, I don't see any like real scratches or anything on any of those. So other than the split at the top of the cover, it looks pretty good. So we're going to run this one. Let me go. I need to go unpin it and repin it here real quick. Let's see. Start auction, $3. All right, this one is off and running. It's got, let's see. Here's the track list. No Grand Funk Railroad fans. All right, we got Xanadu. Somebody asked about ELO. So we got Olivia Newton-John. You're not getting just ELO. You're also getting Olivia Newton-John. Magic, I'm Alive. I remember that song. Xanadu, Magic, Suddenly, Dancing. Let's see what. This movie was horrible, but the music was pretty good. It's probably one of the worst movies ever. Anybody see this movie? I mean, if you liked roller skating and stuff like that, I guess it was good. There's definitely some small scratches and smudges on both sides. Don't see anything terrible, but it's not definitely not mint condition by any means. So, all right, we'll go ahead and start this one, and it is off and running. Hey, Sideshow Records, Noodle Horse, Brian, Captain Wafers, anybody else we've missed. Appreciate everybody sticking with us. This we've been going since 7 o'clock, so almost an hour and a half now. Arbery, thank you.
It's to Tommy Boy.
What is? Oh, two Tom.
Africa Bambaataa.
Oh, okay. Were they both in the same?
Yeah, they were in the same
okay.
sleeve.
So here's the sleeve these were in. I don't know what they're in a Motown sleeve, but I don't think they're Motown records unless Tommy Boy was like a subsidy of Motown. But this is what they were in, and both these are Tommy Boy records. So you have Planet Patrol, Play at Your Own Risk, and Planet Patrol, Rock at Your Own Risk. And this one does have quite a few scratches. They all look like fingernail scratches, but there's a lot of them. I don't know if they were scratching, like scratching with this record or what, but that's kind of what it looks like. It does have a name written there as well. So that was Planet Patrol, and then we have Afrika Bambaataa and the Soul Sonic Force.
First rap song other than Rappers Delight.
Rock to the Planet Rock and Don't Stop. Let's see, and then on the other side it's Planet Rock Bonus Beats. And this one's kind of in the same condition that other one was. It's like, I don't know if I can show, I don't know if you can see them, but there's like, it's very scratched up. None of them look particularly deep, but they're just kind of just all there. So anyway, that's the best I can describe it, I guess. Anyway, both of these will start for one money, and it is running. Yeah, I can remember we would play Planet Rock over and over and over again, it seems like, when we were kids. Or not kids, but in high school. All right, no love for the Tommy Boy records. All right, we got a little Jody Watley. This looks to be the whole album. Looks to be in pretty good condition on the outside. What was it she sang? Looking for a New Love.
Yeah, that's a big one.
And the album itself. I think these can be cleaned off. It's got like these little smudges, but they look kind of like dirt spots. I don't see any real scratches though on this. All right, let me go ahead and run this one. And it's off and running. Tesla. Ooh, I wish we had Modern Day Cowboy, but I don't think I've seen a Tesla.
I had Tesla.
Dave said he would keep Tesla if he had it. So, but we'll see if it comes up. I don't think we do. One of my best friends in college, that was his favorite band, was Tesla. Oh my goodness. I even hesitate to bring this one up, but so we have a little Barry Manilow Greatest Hits. Not as far from Tesla as you can get. I mean, overall, it looks to be in decent condition. I can't tell if that's some staining of some sort, I guess. Or it might just be the way it's made. But it's 2 records. I mean, I will say Barry Manilow had a lot of recognizable songs. Yeah, there's some fingernail scratches and some smudges on that one. And then on this one. The thing is, if anybody's a Barry Manilow fan, were they going to be too embarrassed to even bid on it? I'll have to let you get this back in here. This one actually looks to be a little better than the other one. Here you go. All right, we're going to start that one. Let's see if we have any Barry Manilow fans.
There's one in every crowd.
Dave says there's one in every crowd. We'll see. Well, we've had quite a bit of rock sideshow. We've had some new wave too. I can't remember if they've all sold or not. I know all the rocks sold that we brought up pretty much. I mean, hey, does it rock any harder than Barry Manilow? I mean, to be honest, we don't know exactly what all we have. My brother bought these sight unseen, and we kind of went through them just enough to kind of get an idea if they were 80s, 90s. Well, it's funny you should ask about that, Rick Snickets, because we have, he just happened to hand me, before you even asked, 20 Years of Dirt by the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. So let you see what else on there. But they had a lot of good songs, and I guess they're in that vein with the Byrds and kind of country, but also poppy. So, but this one appears to be in pretty good condition. I just see a few like light surface scratches, fingernail scratches. So we'll see if there's any nitty gritty dirt fans. Does this have Fishing in the Dark on it, or was that later? Yeah, that was later, I think. Yeah, this like Mr. Bojangles, American Dream. That's a good song. All right, here we go. Start this one, and it's Off and Running. You have plenty of them. Let's see. Yeah, Make a Little Magic. That's another song that I remember. All right. Here is Chicago's first album, Chicago Transit Authority. It does have, it's hard to, I think I've sold this album 20 times in my booth, and it's hard to find this thing in like mint condition. It's really bad for rings. I think every one I've ever had's had that. And then there's also some slicing at the top of that. Let's see what the vinyl looks like. Definitely that side had like a pretty good sized fingernail type scratch. That side looks good. That side looks really good. And so yeah, I think the one side had a few little scratches. Otherwise, it seems to be in pretty good shape. There's the gatefold there. So Chicago Transit Authority, the first album from Chicago, and it is running. I don't remember what all this one had on it. Questions 67 and 68. Listen. Poem 58. Chicago. I think that's the second Chicago we've run. This one has, does anybody really know what time it is? Beginnings. A lot of really good songs on there. In Excess. And this is a 12-inch single. It's got Need You Tonight, Mediate, and then I'm Coming Home. Or Deviate. Well, no, it is Mediate's the song. I remember the song. It just says Deviate on the front. This one appears to be in really good condition. So there's that side. And then there's that side. All right, so 12-inch single In Excess, and that is Rain. You got that one, Vinyl Gal? Do you have the 12-inch single or the whole version, Kick or whatever? I think, was Kick the album this was on? Yeah, Kick. All right. Who remembers a little Clarence Carter Stroking? So this is on Ichabod Records. It's Stroking Clarence Carter on side A, and then side B is Dr. CC Clarence Carter. I think Clarence Carter was blind. My favorite song by Clarence Carter is Patches. So 12-inch single with Stroking and Dr. CC by Clarence Carter. Yeah, if you've never heard the song Patches, go listen to it. It's really good. It's a good story song if you like that sort of thing. Hey, Dog Fan 0321, Colt 45 HA. What you got for me?
Yeah, let's see here. We'll put 2 or 3 together.
Dave's building us a bundle over here, so. Well, it looks like you got muted, Colt. I guess you can't use the word stroking in the chat, so. Yeah, these kind of all fit the same vein, don't they? All right, so we have Color Me Bad, I Want to Sex You Up. Probably can't type that in the chat either. So there's what's on there. Different versions of that. We sold Thriller earlier. That was one of the first things we sold, I think. The Color Me Bad one looks to be in really good condition on the vinyl. So you got Color Me Bad, then you got Tony, Tony, Tony. Or is it Tony, Tony, Tone? I think it's Tony, Tony, Tony. And If I Had No Loot is the song on this one. All three of these are 12-inch singles. This is on Winged Records. That side looks good. I don't see any real scratches or anything on this one. And then we have the Quad City DJs. And this is Come On Ride It, The Train. I remember that song too. It has the railroad mix. It has the instrumental. It has a cappella, the original mix, and the club mix of I Want to Ride the Train. And these are the people who sang Whoop, There It Is. It's got a cool label on it. And that one also looks to be in good shape. So really great. The vinyl on all three of these look to be in good condition. This one's probably got the worst cover, and it's not terrible. So all three of these for a $3 start, and it is off and running. Come on. I do remember that song, but all right, we got R. Bray and at $3. Mazzy Star. I saw where, no, was it Mazzy Star? I saw us doing some kind of concert for an anniversary right now. Can't remember. But I don't know that we have any Mazzy Star. I don't recall seeing any, but once again, we haven't really looked that closely at all these. Thanks for the bids, everyone. And R. Bray is going to take that one.
Rick James combo.
All right, now we have a Rick James combo. You got a Motown 12-inch single, Rick James, Mary. Okay, one side's Rick James, Give It To Me, Baby. And then the other side's Mary Jane Girls, Candy Man. So, and this one does have the sticker on the label there. Give it to me, baby. I think that was on the same, was that on the same album that Super Freak was on, Street Songs or whatever? I remember I had that. I had it, but my mom didn't like it. I think I had to throw it away.
A third.
Got another, okay. We'll actually have 3 Rick James. All right, so there's Rick James and Candyman. That looks to be in pretty good condition. It's back in here. If I remember correctly, I had, I don't know if my mom's still watching or not, but I remember I had this album. I think I had to throw it away. And then I also had the single Macho Man by the Village People, and I think I had to throw that one away too. But anyway. Then there's Sweet and Sexy Thing. Rick James does have a sticker on the front. This one's on the Gordy label, which I guess it was a subsidy of Motown since it's Gordy. That one looks to be in good condition. And then finally, we have Super Freak. Super Freak by Rick James. It looks like it's different versions of Super Freak on both sides. She's a very... So we have to get you to get that in there. Yeah, there you go. And the Super Freak one, it's got a little like dirt spot there, but I think it can be cleaned off. I don't see any scratches though to speak of. So I think all 3 of those are in pretty good shape. So we're going to run all 3 for a $3 start, and that is off and running for the for the Rick James. Yeah, the 3 Rick James albums. Colt 45 Hot is in the lead. Thanks for the bids, everyone. Hey, Bulldog Vinyl, I want my $2. A little Better Off Dead reference there. That's such an awesome movie. Let's see, Colt 45 High. I don't think we've got anything for them yet, so let me write your name down. I want my $2.
This is a sexy theme.
Let's see. Where can I put this?
Here.
Yeah, give me another stack area over there. All right.
It's
What do we got
good.
here?
It's all sexy in the titles there.
And I'm not sure that the payment went through on that one, so check. And I know sometime when you're doing these shows, the banks don't like it. So let's see. We got Hot Chocolate, You Sexy Thing, Extended Replay Mix. And it's just kind of a sleeve. It overall looks in really good condition, though. We got that one. Then we have George Michael, I Want Your Sex, and Hard Day. And the person did write on the outside of this one. This is all going to be together. And they did put a sticker there. Yeah, that one looks to be in real good condition as well. Oh, I get what you did with this lot. This was the sexy or sex lot, I guess. So here's Sexpress, Nothing to Lose. I do not remember this song. I don't know if anybody else out there does, but Nothing to Lose, Find Time to Be Yourself, and My Laser Just Won't Function Anymore. That's the name of one of the songs. So let's check this one out. I'm going to guess this one's in good shape because nobody probably ever requested the DJ to play this song. And I was right. Yeah, I don't see any scratches or anything on that. So the sexy lot here, 3 records. I don't know, Chris. We'll just kind of have to wait till we get through them. I'm sure there's some more in there. They're all kind of just mixed together. All right, here, this one's running. All 3 for one money. Hot Chocolate, George Michael, and Sexpress. All right, no interest in that. Oh, I thought somebody bid it the last second. See if we got any more albums in there. Well, this one's an album, I think, isn't it? Oh, no, never mind, it isn't. So we have a Gloria Estefan Miami Sound Machine. I guess this was the name of the DJ. That's the first time we've seen DC Productions. This is Turn the Beat Around, Gloria Estefan. I guess just her without the Miami Sound Machine. That one looks to be in good condition. And then we have the Miami Sound Machine Conga, the dance mix. And there's a few smudges, but no scratches. Overall, that one looks to be in good condition as well. So both these. Come on now, baby, do that conga. Oh yeah, we can run that one. Oh. Thor Nurse snuck in and got it. So I think it's up there. Thank you, Thor Nurse. All right. Here's Men at Work Cargo. I think this is the very first album we ran to start the night, but I know we've got a lot of different people in here now, so we'll give some of these albums a try. So this is Men at Work Cargo. The sleeve does have somewhere, or the cover. I think this one was in pretty good shape, though, if I remember. Yeah, I don't see any scratches or anything. So let me go ahead and start it, and I'll put the track list up. So that's running. So here's your track list. Thank you, Arbery. All right, Arbery took that one. I don't know if this one's an album. I think it's an album. We got New Shoes, Poolside. It's got 4 songs on each side, so it may be an EP, but it's not a 12-inch single anyway. It does have a punch out here. Looks to be in really good condition. I Can't Wait. That was the New Shoes big song. And this one is Off and Running. Baby, I can't wait. Here's your songs. All right. And then we got a little Robbie Neville. Just say, yeah, this one has Say La Vie on it, which I think was, oh yeah, What's It To You is the other one that was a hit for him. I think that's the only 2 on here that were hit. Say La Vie and What's It To You. Here's the track listing. Cover looks to be in good shape. Looks like a couple of fingerprints, but I don't see any scratches. So I'm going to start this one, a little Robbie Neville, and that is Off and Running. What's It To Ya? Simple Life, Mambo Love Thing, Neighbors, Back to You, Limousines, Dominoes, and Just a Little Closer. Okay, nobody bid on the Barry Manilow. I'm guessing nobody will bid on this one, but we'll try it. This is Motown's Greatest Love Songs. So it's got Love Child, With You, I'm Born Again, 3 Times a Lady, I've Never Been to Me. That was a good song. It's My Turn, Touch Me in the Morning, Being With You, Endless Love, and All This Love by DeBarge. Has been punched out. I see a few little surface scratches, but overall not too bad. It's on the Motown label. We'll just go ahead and get this one run real quick. Gotta run it, 'cause you never know. Hey Volstein, Amy Inc., Sports Nut, Eugene Floyd, anybody else I missed? Arbery, there you go.
Oh, the nurse.
We've got a bit off on the love songs. Turn the lights down low, get you a little glass of bottle of wine or something. Let's throw this on. All right, Thor Nurse, thank you so much. Little Kim Carnes, Mistaken Identity. So this had one of my favorite songs, and then one of the worst songs ever. It was what was the follow up to Betty Davis Eyes? Is it Draw of the Cards? I don't know. There was one like Betty Davis Eyes was really catchy and good. Then I remember the follow up single was like terrible. But in any case, you got Mistaken Identity, Kim Carnes. I mean, Betty Davis Eyes. It was either that or Endless Love, I think, or Physical. One of those. Can't remember. I know one of those two of those three were like the number one song of 81 or 82, and they played it all the time. So, yeah, there's like a little dirt spot on this side, but I think it's something that can be cleaned off. I don't really see any scratches to speak of, so here we go. Miss Betty Davis eyes herself, and that is running. All right, no Betty Davis or no Kim Carnes fans. So, all right, so this is the movie School Days. I don't know if anybody remembers that movie. It was a Spike Lee movie. The cover does have some wear up here, as you can see. You can probably see it better on the back. It's got some creasing. Oh, it's actually got a tear in the front too. But the songs on this, so you have Da Butt. Was that Doing the Butt? Is that, or is that different? So you got Da Butt by EU, Perfect Match by Tech and Effects, Be Alone Tonight, Tisha Campbell, Straight and Happy, the Jigaboos and Wannabe Chorus. And then, yeah, I haven't heard of some of these songs. I haven't heard of some of these. Well, anyway, here's what else on it. Fingerprints, maybe a few minor scratches. Yeah, I see some smudges and fingerprints, but nothing too bad. So we'll go ahead and run this, and that is off and running. School Days, Doing the Butt. I guess that's what that is. EU. So it's just like this film, School Days, with the opening images of our ancestors on the slave ship that brought us here. Whoops, nobody did it. So, all right, we have the best of Eric Carmen now. So you have All by Myself, Hungry Eyes, and all these others. Didn't he just recently pass away? I'm thinking he might have. A few smudges, maybe a few small scratches, but overall not bad. And we'll go ahead and run this. Thanks to everybody who stuck with us for so long. We're pushing 2 hours now. Amazing, I've still got my voice. All right. No to the Eric Carmen. Dave needs to find us another banger back there.
There's a 0 right there.
All right, so we'll run these two together, and this is MC. Who is it, Dave? Let's see if I can figure out who it is from the record. It's MC.
Young MC.
Oh, Young MC. Is this Bust a Move? No, That's the Way Love Goes, but it's Young MC. Oh, I see that now. I was reading it the wrong way. So you got Young MC. I wished it was Bust a Move. It's on the Capitol label. Record looks to be in pretty good shape. And then we have Orange Juice Jones, The Rain.
Right.
I saw you and him and her walking in the rain. And then on the back, it's your song. And this one's okay. It's got some surface scratches, but I don't think there's anything that would affect the playability. So Orange Juice Jones and Young MC, we'll run those together. And that is off and running. Yeah, I definitely remember hearing The Rain on the radio. I've been listening to, you can go on iHeartRadio, you can go to the Casey Kasem channel, and you can listen to all the 80s and 70s countdowns. And so I spend a lot of time listening to those. Okay, we have the dysfunctional couple pair here. So you got Bobby Brown. It's probably not right you put these together. Every Little Step, the 12-inch single. That one looks to be in really good shape. It's hard to believe Bobby Brown went from being a new addition to what he turned out to be with Whitney Houston. So you have the Bobby Brown, Whitney Houston. This one's I Want to Dance with Somebody. It's got 5 different versions of the song on it. It does have the sticker on the front. That one also looks to be in good condition. So
you're throwing 2 Janet Jacksons here.
All right, we're going to do 4 for 1 money on this one. We have Janet Jackson Nasty. There is some staining on the edge of that one. But the record itself looks to be in really good condition. And then we also have When I Think of You by Janet Jackson. Hey, welcome in Monique Harr, Marcus Shane. Yep. So all 4 of the vinyls in good condition. Probably the Whitney one had the worst wear to the cover. So all 4 of those for 1 money, and they are off and running. Thanks for the hearts, guys. R. Bray comes in. We got the Bobby Brown, Janet Jackson, Whitney Houston combo here. Thanks for the bids, everyone. We got Kelvin, Dan, 1852. And they take it, weren't they, somewhere? Yeah, right there. Stick it on the bottom. Okay, we did find, we have a Samantha Fox. It has been punched. I Want to Have Some Fun. I Only Want to Be With You. There's the track listing. Oh, this one's really scratched up.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, this one's, I mean, I don't know that the scratches are that deep, but there, see if I can show them. We'll run this one for $1. Yeah, there's quite a few scratches on this one side, so.
We'll throw this MTV, it's got.
Oh, okay.
It's got seed.
Okay, well, we'll throw this in with it.
It's got scratches on it, too.
So the MTV's Rock and Roll. But it's got Pat Benatar, Hell is for Children, The Cars, The Fix, Hall & Oates, Billy Idol, Kiss. There you go. Somebody asked about Kiss. We don't have a Kiss album so far, but we do have a Kiss song. Cyndi Lauper, Wang Chung, Tina Turner, Thompson Twins, The Police, Rat, Steve Perry, and Lucky Star, and Madonna. So let's see what this one looks like. Yeah, this one's probably scratched worse than the other one. You want me to start both these for $1, Dave?
Yeah.
Tell you what, we'll just run both these for $1 because they are pretty scratched, but I can't, without testing, I can't say how much it affects playability. So let me go repin this. Pin. Because I don't want to run next. All right, here we go. Let me change this to $1. And it is off and running. This would be a great album if it wasn't scratched. Like I said, I'm not sure how much it'll affect playability. So our braces, I'll take a chance for $1. I'm sure you're probably into free shipping, so. All right. Hey, Knoxville Amy. My wife is on here. What kind of condition? That wasn't too bad, was it? We got the Go-Go's. Beauty and the Beat. think the record's in pretty, well, it's got a few little scuffs, maybe some minor scratches. We'll go ahead and run this one. I'll just keep it, this may run at $1, and if it does, it's fine. Nope, it went back to 3, so I wasn't sure what run next would do when you've run the last one for something else. Oh, R. Bray comes in. Thank you. Hey, Coach Bill, circa 73. San Frandon, Crash. Anybody else I've missed?
Here's a forfer. It's got some women rappers in it.
I need to change these to the light though, so that I get the weight right on these. All right, so this is Oaktown's 357. Never heard of the group.
Yeah, they were.
Do you remember them?
Yeah.
It's Not Your Money. Does anybody remember this song other than my brother? I think I don't know. I have not heard of him at all. The album looks to be in perfect condition, probably because nobody ever listened to it. Man, how this stylized fonts they use on these things make it hard to read. Mantronics. Don't Go Messing With My Heart. So you got that one. If obscure means they're worth more, then these are worth a lot. I mean, I've heard of most music things, and so I've not heard of either one of these. That looks to be in good condition. And then, oh, we do have Salt and Pepper. So I don't know, our Bray. Any more full length stuff back there?
Let's see here.
Here's Salt and Pepper Tramp Remix. That one's in really good condition as well. And then we have the World Class Wrecking Crew. Turn Off the Lights. The World Class Wrecking Crew. Just looking to see. Special thanks to God on this one. So this one does have some scratches though. Well, only one side. All right, so you're getting all 4 of these for one money. Let me start this. Well, I'll go to $3, not 8. All right, that's running. The World Class Wrecking Crew, Salt and Pepper, Mantronics, and Oaktown's 357. All right, here's another soundtrack, and this is American Anthem. Does anybody remember this movie? I don't know that I do. Oh yeah, Mitch Gaylord. That was the one, the gymnastics movie. It is punched, and it's kind of torn a little bit where the punch is. But this had a John Parr song, Mr. Mister, In Excess, Stevie Nicks, Graham Nash, Andy Taylor from Duran Duran, 2 Andy Taylor songs, Chris Thompson, 3 Andy Taylor songs. It's got Arthur's theme. I'm guessing that's not the Arthur theme from the movie. Probably somebody named Arthur in this. So anyway, American Anthem. It doesn't have a sleeve inside, but the record looks to be in pretty good condition. So if you like Andy Taylor, you got 3 songs on here. And it is off and running. Mitch Gaylord. I'd forgotten about this movie. What was the other Jim Cotta? You remember Jim Cotta?
No.
Does anybody remember Jim Cotta? Oh, sorry. Don't bid anyway. I ran that at the wrong one. I don't think anybody's going to bid, but let me switch back to the right lot and run it again. There you go. Hey, welcome back, Mary Tom. You may have never left. I know when I'm in shows, it'll just show me randomly coming and going, but I don't know. Do you want to try it?
Yeah, that's true.
This one is the Time Ice Cream Castles. I think we tried a 12-inch single by them. This one is split, so it'll have to be glued back together. But this is the one with Jungle Love, The Bird, Ice Cream Castles, My Drawers, Chili Sauce, and If the Kid Can't Make You Come. So there's the cover. So this was Purple Rain, the songs that were in Purple Rain. It does have a sticker on the front as well. Let's see what the record looks like.
It looks good.
Yeah, actually the record itself looks good. And here's the label there, and then the label on this side. So yeah, the record cover's got some damage, but the vinyl looks good. So we'll go ahead and run this one, and it is off and running. Hey, Grandpa's Attic. Yeah, it is Thor Nurse. I wish the cover was in a little better shape, but the vinyl's in really good shape. So all right, no interest there.
Mm-hmm. Prince and Madonna.
This is another 12-inch. Yeah. So this is Prince, When Doves Cry. On one side, and then 17 days the rain will come down, then you will have to choose. If you believe, look to the dawn, and you shall never lose. That's the name of the song. And the album's, I don't know, it's got, well, it's like got dirt built up on it, I think. Let's see what the record looks like. The record looks to be in really good condition. And then we're also going to do Madonna Like a Virgin. So Prince and Madonna. And the Madonna one does have some scratches. I can't tell if they look like a little, maybe bigger than just a normal fingernail scratch. Can't even get it to show, but I can't really feel it either. So anyway, you got the Prince and the Madonna, and that is running. Thank you. That guy again is R. Bray. And like I said, this album cover will need to be cleaned. I don't know what it's got on it, but it's just like a dirt buildup or something. Yeah, and vinyl, good shape. Vinyl, a few scratches. So, hey, Clavy. Ooh, Thor Nurse comes in at the last second. Once again, I really, really appreciate everybody coming into the show, sticking with us for over 2 hours now. Hopefully everybody's having fun. I know we're having fun just looking through them. It brings back a lot of memories because this was, back in my high school days and a little bit of my college days, I guess, and some of them. I graduated high school in '85, so it's a
threefer.
Okay. So we got another 3, 4. These are all going to be more singles, though. So we have Billy Ocean, Caribbean Queen. And this was a promotional one here. It's been taped on the bottom. I think, as I mentioned at the beginning, we're pretty sure this came from like somebody who was a DJ. So, I'm sure the covers get handled a lot and stuff, or did back in the day. The Billy Ocean Caribbean Queen looks to be in really good condition on the vinyl part. You get that in there right. Then we got Billy Ocean Loverboy. So you got 2 Billy Oceans. That one also appears to be in really good condition on the vinyl. And then we have Levert, Casanova. Was that the one that went Casanova?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I know it didn't sound exactly like that, but that's the best I could do. Yeah, so the vinyl on all three of these was really, really clean. So, all right, here we go. We're going to run next, and that is running 2 Billy Oceans and a Levert. Thank you, Maritime 85. What would you start that thing at, Dave?
What? $3.
Okay. Maritime 85, thank you. Oh, we should save that, but is it a mouse pad? What is it? You got anything for me? Have you even been through that box yet?
No, I haven't looked at this one.
Okay. We got a box we hadn't even looked at yet, so who knows what's in there. Here's another 2-4. Here's Sheena Easton. You Can Swing. Somebody put a humorous, I'll just let you read this. Somebody put a little humorous double there. Looks like this one has some fingerprints on it, but I don't see any like real scratches or anything on the Sheena Easton one. So, and then we have Vanity 6, Nasty Girl, which I do remember that song. And then He's So Dull and Drive Me Wild on the back. Oh, this one's split. I think Vanity 6 was weren't they a Prince group? One that Prince put together? Pretty sure they were. Yeah, because Vanity, who was in Purple Rain, was in Vanity 6. So this one does have some scratches on it. But they don't look deep, but they're those like groupings of scratches. I don't know exactly what causes it. But anyway, you're getting both of these, the Sheena Easton and the Vanity 6. Yeah, Vanity's the one who Prince told she could purify herself in the waters of Lake Minnetonka, I think. Hey, Just Pressed Records, Strap Assassin, Caroline Grace, Eenie Alive, Totally Hooked. Appreciate everybody coming in. All right, what you got for me? All right, we got a 3 for this time. This one's the Lean on Me remix by Club Nouveau. And it's got a few other songs on it. I see a few fingerprints, mostly in the run out. No scratches that I see on that one. And then we have In Excess, What You Need, and Melting in the Sun and Burn for You. That one looks to be in good shape. Don't see any scratches. And then finally we have Bananarama, Long Train Running, and Out of Sight. And then Long Train Running, the Alma de Noche mix. Yep, record. And then here's this one. Yeah, all three of the vinyls on that looked pretty good, so we'll go ahead and start this. And it is off and running. All 3 for one money. Hey, SK Craig, Anton Scott Soul, Lurch. We haven't really seen any Punk, that guy again. I'm trying to think what the closest we might have seen to Punk, but No, I mean we had some hairband stuff that we found early on. We haven't seen any Zeppelin. It's been mostly 80s with like a few random 70s, but to be honest, most of the 70s have been more easy listening stuff that we've come up with. All right, no interest in those. These all three the same
All
person.
three Sylvester.
So we'll find out if we have any Sylvester fans. All three of these are Sylvester. And just look at them real quick. And that one looks really good. And that one's Sylvester Dance Disco Heat. Then we have Do You Want a Funk? That one's got a few smudges, but I don't really see any scratches. And then Someone Like You by Sylvester does have a sticker on it. Bless you. Yeah, all three of those appear to be in pretty good shape. So if anybody likes Sylvester, all three for one money. Any other albums in there, or are we about through them?
It looks like it's all dance mixes.
No. Yeah, I mean, we may be through all the albums. Let me just read some of the titles, and if you see anything, if you hear anything you want me to run, just say like yes or something. We have DOS Effects, whoever that is. We have Shannon, Let the Music Play. We have Midnight Star, No Parking on the Dance Floor. We have Alt and the Lost Civilization, Tequila, and Refried Beans. We have EMF, Lies Not, You're Unbelievable. We have Seduction by Breakdown or Breakdown by Seduction, one or the other. Tracy Spencer, I've never heard of. What's that?
Shannon.
Oh, Shannon. Somebody say Shannon. Sure. Let's look at it and see what, make sure it's in decent shape. So, yeah, Let the Music Play dub version on one side, Let the Music Play there. Let's see if I can. It has a few scratches, but they're mainly in the run out, it looks like, and they don't look deep. And then this side looks good. Never seen so much stuff written in the run out, if you can see it on here. I don't know if you can. It's like they wrote a whole paragraph. So anyway, let me go ahead and run this real quick. And that is off and running. Let the music play. Music Gypsy. Thanks for the bid. That was your first thing. Then we have You Spin Me Right Round Like a Record, Dead or Alive. Let's see, we said Midnight Star. We said that one. We have I'll Be Sure. Try to watch the chat here. We have St. Paul, Stranger to Love. Never heard of it. Here's Egma. It's not Enigma, it's Egma. Never heard of that one either. Oh, here's another. This one is an album here. Oh, it's the Gap Band. It's Gap Gold. So it's got a lot of stickers on the front. But it's got Burn Rubber, Outstanding, I Don't Believe You Want to Get Up and Dance, Party Train, Stay With Me, You Dropped a Bomb on Me, Early in the Morning. Isn't that the one that starts out? One Brown Bear, A Couple of Ducks.
That's early in the morning.
Yeah, Early in the Morning. Isn't that it? Yeah. 3 Running Hares, 4 Fat Emily's, 5, I can't remember. Does anybody else remember Early in the Morning? Yearning for Your Love, Shake, Seasons, No Reason to Change. Let me see what kind of shape this one's in. Yeah, the vinyl looks to be in really good shape. The cover's got some wear. I'll just go ahead and run this one since it is an album. But I mean, they made quite a few notes on here probably for when they were playing it. So we'll go ahead and run this one. That's running. Hey, Cryptic Crest. Thank you, Mary Time 85. Grunge fan. Gap band, grunge. They're kind of similar. All right, Grunge fan 2020 222. Thank you so much. I think that's your first one, isn't it? Yep.
There's an autograph.
Is it anybody?
Cracker Jack.
If anybody's a Cracker Jack fan, we have an autographed record by them. So put this down here. Let's see. Hold on. Somebody asked for the Dead or Alive. Oh, it's right here on top. All right. So Dead or Alive, You Spin Me Right Round, and then Misty Circles is on the back. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Some smudges, like fingerprint, but I don't see any scratches. Is that a scratch? Yeah, it does have, let me show you. And it's on the You Spin Me Right Round side. It's not deep. I guess it'd be a fingernail scratch, but it's pretty long. Let's see if we can, it's hard to, yeah, you see it right there? So that is on there. That's the only scratch I see. So let me go ahead and run it. I don't think so, Grunge fan. What odd we have this?
We sold all.
What do we have? Striper. We had
Rat.
And
Brittany Fox.
Brittany Fox.
We did several.
Thank you, Mary Time. All right. Well, I'm just going to run this. We can take a chance. Maybe Cracker Jack turned out to be somebody famous. So we have Cracker Jack, Knock on Wood. I don't know if that's the same one that Anita Stewart or whatever her name was sung in Life, but Cracker Jack, the Mixmaster Fresh version of Life, but it is signed. So I don't know if anybody wants to take a chance. We're going to run it. There it goes for the autographed copy from that famous singer, Cracker Jack. Somebody's probably Googling right now, Cracker Jack. So, we've had some soundtracks. I think most of them have sold. Nobody wanted to take a chance on the Cracker Jack. Let's see. I think I read all these. Let me just make sure. Rua and Lickett, whoever that is.
Parental advisory.
It's got a parental advisory on it. So I mean, just the name of the band sounds like it needs a parental advisory. Yeah, so we read all the names on those. Then we have Atlantic Star Always. We have Simply Red. If You Don't Know Me By Now. And then Shaka Khan, I Feel For You. And unless I say otherwise, all these are going to be 12-inch singles. I think, and unfortunately, I wish we had more albums, but I think that's all we have left. Hold on just a second. Let me look over here. Well, let me run through these real quick. And here's the Captain Hollywood Project. Here's Berlin, Take My Breath Away. Here's Wild at Heart. Oh, Wicked Game, Chris Isaac is who that is. This one, oh yeah, Karina, Temptation. It's a little
risque.
Yeah, risque on the back. So Jeffrey Osborne, Stay With Me Tonight. The Real McCoy, Another Night. Another night. Taylor Dane. It's like a trip down memory lane, if nothing else, because I'm now humming all these songs. Here's the London Beat. I've been thinking about you. I heard that came up while I was walking today on my Spotify. Symphony for E Smooth. What is this? I don't know what this is. Let's see. It says. What? Real McCoy. Okay. Here, get that back in there and see what it is. Let's see. Was the Real McCoy in this stack, or was it in the one I just put down? Oh, somebody asked about punk rock. We do have the Clash. It's a single, so we do have the Clash. If anybody, let's see. Oh wow! Now this is pretty cool. It's the I'll get the Real McCoy. So somebody put this sticker in here. So I have no idea what this album is. It says Donald Rush Symphony, and it's Harley's Symphonic Soul Mix, Hurley's Trance Eurodub, and Heavy's Mix. But it's got a Jimmy Buffett sticker in here, which is kind of cool. So, from a radio station, Killer Q 102 FM. So I have no idea. Let's see. Let me find. So I'm looking for Real McCoy and the Wicked Game. I think they're in the ones I put down here. Hold those. Hold on a second. Let me find those.
There's Real McCoy.
There's Real McCoy. Let me find the Wicked Game real quick. There it is. All right. So Real McCoy. Here it is. Overall, the cover's in okay shape. There's a little crease and ding down here. Over here as well. The album looks real good though. So here, I'll let you get all that back in there. Okay, the Real McCoy's running now. And that is off and running. Thank you, Mary Time. And while that's running, so the Wicked Game covers nothing special, and it's also got like a sticker on it. DNC was the name of the DJ company. What were the two other ones you had to Chaka Khan there to your left? Did I put them down? Let's see. Hold on a second. This one went to Mary Time. Let me show this real quick. Hey, good night, R. Bray. Thank you so much. As I mentioned, everything will ship out tomorrow. So it's kind of a cool piece of vinyl, but the cover's just plain. Let's see what the. Yeah, and this one's got. Okay, Chaka Khan. That one's. Yeah, it's in rough. This one's in rough condition. It's got name written on it. It's got a few scratches. So unfortunately, not a real good clean piece of vinyl there. If you're interested, I'd run it for $1, but is this the Chaka Khan you were talking about? And it's another one. It's in really, really bad shape. So yeah, the Clash one, I'll show it.
Yeah, it's
so good. This is another one. I'd do it for $1 if you're interested, because it's in such. It was 2 that were with Chaka Khan. Did we have like 2 Chaka Khan records? I think I do remember that now. Hold on just a second. Let me see. There was the Wicked Game. Seems like I do remember saying her name twice. Taylor Dane, Jeffrey Osborne. I don't know. You want to look through those? Why?
I don't think there was another Chaka Khan. It's Simply Red.
Oh, goodness. That one's shed all over me. Goodness. Yeah, the Chaka Khan one's shedding or something. All right, so here's the Clash one. It still has the wrap on cellophane on it, and it looks like this was like a special dance mix. We saw one of these dance classics earlier where they took songs and I guess they released a dance mix of it. So this is the Clash. This is Radio Clash. Is one side. This is Radio Clash. And then the Magnificent Dance and the Magnificent Sevens on the other side. So you got that side, and this is Radio Clash here. So I'll just go ahead and run this one. It's in really good condition too, and the sleeves in pretty good condition as well. So we're going to run this one. So that's running. So you got the Clash 12-inch single. I didn't know the Clash had any 12-inch singles. Oops. Win Debbie, thank you so much. All right, Win Debbie took that one. All right, we got Casey. Let me just read them out here. All right, like the others, let me know if you see things. Sorry we couldn't find the other Chaka Khan if there was one. We have Casey and the Sunshine Band, Get Down Tonight. We have Robert Palmer, I Didn't Mean to Turn You On, with the Robert Palmer girls on the front there. Whatever Makes You Happy, Underground, 10 City. I don't know who 10 City is. OMD. It's got We Love You, OMD. And then Kano, Holly Dolly, or Kano. Pat and Nick, Shake Your Groove Thing. Never heard of them. And it's also got one called Extravaganza on there. Simple Affair, Don't You. So we're getting deep now. I haven't heard of a lot of these. Fortran, featuring Larry Graham. Look to the Future. So I wonder if this, I mean, I used to program in Fortran. I don't know if that has anything to do with that or not. One of them was Simply Red. Was it this one?
Yeah,
oh, no, that was Don't You Forget About Me, but it's not OMD. It's this one's Simple Affair, if that's the one you were talking about. I don't think there was a Simply Red. Or was there one back in there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there was. Holding Back the Years or something. Yeah, let me know if you want us to, if he can find the Simply Red. There it is. Do you want us to run the Simply Red? Or here, I'll just run it. Let me show it real quick. This one's If You Don't Know, Be My Now. If you don't know me. Looks to be in excellent condition, so let me go ahead and run that. Any Killing Joke? I don't think so. We did have a Robert Palmer, I believe. All right. Did you find the soundtracks?
Yeah, I mean, there's.
Hold on, let me find the Robert Palmer. Was it in here or was it in? Already put it down. Let's see. Hold on just a second. Oh, yeah, here we go. So, Robert Palmer, I Didn't Mean to Turn You On, the extended dance mix. Didn't Mean to Turn You On a cappella beats. Didn't Mean to Turn You On dub version. And then it's also got this regular version of Addicted to Love on it. It does not. Oh, yeah, it does. It looks to be in good condition. So we'll go ahead and run this one. Robert Palmer is running. Thank you, Music Gypsy. And Music Gypsy, where was music? I know we had music. Here it is right here. I know we had her somewhere. Do we have any other 12-inch singles or anything other than 12-inch singles? Because we're down to mostly 12-inch singles, but you want me to run this one?
We'll just show them.
Oh, Michael Jackson, The Way You Make Me Feel. So you got, there's the back of that one. Then we got the Escape Club.
Run
Oh,
Michael Jackson.
oh, Run the Michael Jackson. Okay. It does have a sticker on the front. Probably like DJ code there. Let's see what the album looks like. Maybe a few small scuffs, but nothing. I don't really see anything major on there. So we'll go ahead and run this one. And this is The Way You Make Me Feel Dance Extended Mix, The Way You Make Me Feel Dance Remix Radio Edit, The Way You Make Me Feel Dub Version, and The Way You Make Me Feel Acapella. All right, Gwen, Debbie.
Here you go.
Then we have the Escape Club, Wild Wild West. Yeah, just a few versions. And then we have third bass. Hell, I've been talking for more than 2 hours now.
Pop Goes the Weasel.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's a
Pop
classic.
Goes the Weasel and the Weasel Goes Pop. I don't know if anybody else remembers that song. And we have the Power Station. This one is
It's the album.
oh, this is the album. So if anybody's interested in the album, it's the
It's
entire.
Robert Palmer, right?
Yep, that's another Robert Palmer plus the guy from Duran Duran. Two guys from Duran
Yeah,
Duran.
run that. Yeah, run it.
Okay. Let me just look at it real quick. Yeah, that one looks to be in really good condition as well. So we'll go ahead and run this one. Try to go quick with all this stuff. Well, we've made a pretty good dent, haven't we? Looks like Win Debbie's going to take this one. All right, thank you. Then we have the Miami Vice soundtrack. So we do have a soundtrack album here. This one's got some discoloration around here. Yeah, and this one has some scratches on it as well. There's like one big scratch, but it looks like it's fingernail scratch rather than. So you got the Miami Vice. Anything else? We have Down and Out in Beverly Hills soundtrack. That had California Girls by David Lee Roth. Had some Little Richard songs. So you got that one. Then we had Pseudo Echo. That was kind of new wave, I think. They had Funky Town was their, the remake of Funky Town was their hit. Then we had Holiday Rap. Showing some of these. Some of these were ones we showed earlier. I don't think, do we have an NXS?
Yeah, we did.
Was it a single? Or did we already run it? Yeah. Yeah, I'll go through these. He's going to look and see if he can find the NXS. There's a Salt and Pepper. Here's the time. What time is it? And this is the one that had 7779311 on it. The time, okay. So yeah, this one does have some scratches. Let's see if they're feelers or. It's hard to say without playing it how much effect. Let me see if I can show it. It's always hard to get it in the thing. Yeah, it's not really showing, but there is a scratch. Oh, yeah, there it was.
There's REO.
Right there, if you can see that. The other side looks to be have a few. It has a few scratches on both sides. Nothing that looks too deep, but we'll run it, and it's going. It's got 7779311. Hold on a second. Gigolos Get Lonely Too. I love 7779311. Can you stick this in Win Debbie's back there? Stick it in the back. So. Oh, here was the NXS. Yeah, so here was the NXS. and it's Need You Tonight, Mediate, I'm Coming Home. It's the side 2. Let's just see what. And it looked to be in really good condition. Go ahead and run this one. Thank you, Wendavi. Thank you, Music Gypsy. $9.40. We'll probably go to around 10. So here, hold these while I put this over here with hers. Where was that REM one? Here's an REM single, radio song. And then I'll just tell you that this Love Is All Around, it was by the Trogs. If you've ever seen the REM MTV Unplugged, Mike Mills sings lead on this instead of Michael Stipe, and it's one of my favorite REM songs. But yeah, he does a really good job on it. Then it's got Belong as well. So, and I think this is probably the only place you could get this other than the MTV Unplugged. I think this is a different version of it. So, let's see what it looks like.
Looks immaculate.
Yeah, this one looks immaculate on the vinyl. So you got REM radio song back with Love Us All Around and Belong. So we're gonna run this one. Hey, I can't find nothing on the radio. Yeah, REM's like, along with the Beach Boys, that's my 2 favorite bands, REM and the Beach Boys. So all right, David Clevenger. Is that his first one, I think?
Yep.
Thank you, David. You write your name down. David Clevenger, 71. All right, let me find somewhere to put yours. Having to start new stacks everywhere. Then we have George Michael, I Want Your Sex. We have Jody Watley, and this one's actually an album, I think. So I didn't know she sang a duet with George Michael. So
lime green cover.
This one is Salt and Pepper, Push It. And then Push It and Tramp are on the back. If you are interested, it looks to be in really good condition. Here, I'll just run it. So it's running if anybody's interested in the Push It. Thank you, Wendavi.
OMD.
So this is a 2-disc 12-inch single. It's got 4 sides. It's one side's Every Woman's House, Every Woman's Beat. Then it's Seville's and Coal House. Oh, I guess it's I'm Every Woman is the song on Every One, and it's 4 different remixes of it.
And they were in good condition.
And then here's Whitney, the gatefold. All right, Wendavi, let me just look real quick here. Good condition. Yeah, all four sides on this one look to be in good shape. So that is off and running. Thanks for the bids. I'm every woman. I didn't realize that Ashford and Simpson wrote that song. So
Show some
Then we got LL Cool J, Strictly Business. It's got an extended club mix, an a cappella mix, an instrumental mix, and the radio version of Strictly Business. I do not remember that song by LL Cool J. And we do have another full album here, Tracy Ullman. And this one had They Don't Know was her hit off this album, if you remember that. Then we have Don Henley, All She Wants to Do Is Dance, 12-inch single. And then we have Breakfast Club, Run the Don Henley. Okay. So let's see what the vinyl, the sleeve's nothing to write home about. It's just a plain white sleeve. The vinyl itself looks to be in immaculate condition. So this is for the Don Henley, All She Wants to Do Is Dance, 12-inch single, and then the LL Cool J will run it next. All right, let's stick back with one of Debbie's. All right, here's the LL Cool J one. And it's another one. I see one like a little smudge there, if you can see it on the top. I don't see any scratches though. Oaktown 357. Somebody requested it.
Yeah.
We'll have to find that one.
Or did we put that in there? Nice with salt.
No, I don't think it sold. Even I think we did bundle it, but I don't think it sold. The Oaktown 357 fan club's in the house. So thanks for the bids, everyone. They don't know about us. All right, Kelvin Dan took that one. They're over here. Put it in your stack.
Keep showing some.
All right, Dave's looking for the whatever the name of that one was. Oaktown. So we have No Parking on the Dance Floor, Midnight Star. We have Take My Breath Away, Berlin. Here, I'll just start pulling from back here. We have Inner City, Follow My Heart. We have In Excess, Melting in the Sun, Burn for You, and then What You Need. So let me know on the In Excess. I know we've had a couple of people who like the In Excess. I'll stick it right there. We have the Club Nouveau, Lean on Me. Sheena Easton. We just ran this one, didn't we? Yeah, here's Oaktown 357. So I'll just let me show it and run it. Watch out, don't mess with records up. All right, here's the Oaktown 357. It's Not Your Money. It does have the stickers on the back, the DC for that was the name. It's Sheena. Okay, I'll pull that one. This one did have a few like fingernail scratches. Doesn't look deep on that side. I think that side looked good. Yeah, overall not. It's in good condition. The cover's in pretty good condition. You do have the stickers. Go ahead and run this. So do y'all actually remember this song? My brother said he remembered it. I did not remember it. I'm sure it's probably one of those I'd remember if I heard it. So, all right, Win Debbie sent it 6 and looks like. All right, thanks for the bids on that, everyone.
Sure, so just keep showing.
There was somebody, Sheena Easton. Where did we
pull
put
that?
Well, we had it in our hand a second ago. I may have set it down here. You should have all these alphabetized, Dave.
Yeah, I thought about it.
Hold on a second. Let me see if I can find Sheena. I don't see it. I don't think
Here it is. Here.
Oh, okay.
We've got some good titles over here.
Here's the Sheena Easton. This is the one, I'll just let you read it. This is the one where they wrote the little funny bubble scene on the back. So there's that. And yeah, this one's got a lot of fingerprints on this side, but I don't see any scratches. So those should clean off. And there's a few fingerprints on this side. So fingerprints, but I don't really see any scratches on this one. So this one's running. All right, when Debbie's going to take that one. Here's I'll Be Sure. The smooth stylings of I'll Be Sure. You have 7 versions of the song Misunderstanding on this one. Then, did anybody want the NXS? I don't think anybody said anything. Then we showed that. I already showed these 2 a second ago. Have we pulled anything from these other boxes behind us? These are all the ones I just showed. Here, let me grab something back here. All right, we've got so many stacks of records now, we're forgetting what we showed. This one's CC Peniston, never heard of them. Cameo, Back and Forth, so not Word Up, but Back and Forth. Then we have Kylie Minogue, Step Back in Time. That one's in terrible condition. Then we have Butt Naked by Charm. Never heard of the song, but it must have been in his rotation because he had it titled up at the top. Then we have Soul to Soul. Fine Young Cannibals, She Drives Me Crazy. Here's another Madonna. The cover's in pretty rough shape, so let me know if you want to see the single inside. Sly Fox, Let's Go All the Way. I've Been Thinking About You, London Beat. Giggles, What Goes Around Comes Around.
Let's Go All the Way.
Let's Go All the Way. Let's go all the way.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's go all the way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, let me show these last couple. Here's Bruce Springsteen, Dancing in the Dark. This cover's like in rough condition. We can look at it if you want to, though. So, and then In Deep, Last Night a DJ Saved My Life. And I think I showed all the others. So,
Here, let me stack it.
all right. So here's Sly Fox. Let's Go All the Way. Extended Blix mix on one side, and then 2 versions, short Blix and the something and dub mix on that side. This one's got it doesn't look deep, but there's a scratch that runs almost like the whole way down the record. Both sides have some scratches on this. I'm not sure if they would affect playability or not. So let me just go ahead and run this one. That's running. Yeah. Thank you, Wind Daddy. Let me stick this with your stack. I won't put it in there till you win. I don't want to jinx you. All right. Here's Expose. Tell Me Why. Tiffany, New Inside. After 7, My Only Woman. Candy and the Backbeat. I'll take Unforgettable or forgettable bands from the 80s for 200.
Madonna.
Oh, here's 3 people from Gene, Sherry, and Linda of the Supremes. There's one person
After 7.
after 7. Okay. Who's missing from the Supremes there? Wasn't there somebody else in it at one time?
Idea.
Diana Ross.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, she got.
Okay.
So big for her britches.
After 7 and Madonna. Is that Madonna? Where'd that Madonna one go, Dave?
I thought it was in that stack you just.
It may be.
Is it not?
No. Was that not it? No. We'll have to find the Madonna. Let me make sure I didn't put it over here. I remember seeing it, but
It might be in the stack room. Just run that up.
Okay.
Here it is.
okay, we found Madonna. So here's the After 7, and this is My Only Woman. 5 different versions of it. Yeah, this one's really clean. The After 7 one is.
That's a
So
good song.
we've had some rap albums. I don't know if we have any more or not, Bunko.
We got a lot of rap.
We have
Twelve.
holiday rap.
We got a lot of.
We have a lot of rap. I think we have a lot of rap that are obscure. We can go back through them again. So Kelvin Dan 1852 is going to get this one, it looks like. It's their stack over there.
Here's Madonna.
All right, here's the Madonna. And this one's Angel and Get Into the Groove. Yeah, and this one, the cover's got, I mean, it's pretty rough. But let's see what the record looks like. The record's definitely got some scratches. I don't see anything that looks like deep or anything, so we'll run it and see what happens. That's a very iconic picture of Madonna there. Music Gypsies in, thank you. Yeah, make sure you're following me. I may start doing more vinyl shows. I haven't really done that many in the past.
Music Gypsy.
Right there. But I have so many albums at the booth. I could actually go to my booth and do one. Okay. This might be rap. I don't know. I'm just going to show it. I'm not even going to read it. So here's the title. So I guess everybody's had time to read that. And let's see what the vinyl looks like. It's on the Downtown label. So there was one. I didn't see any scrap. This is like a 2 record set.
Here's Naughty by Nature.
No, we do have Naughty by Nature, so we'll do that one. So anyway, I'm going to run this one. It's double vinyl, and that is Rain. I wonder if anybody would just bid on it just to see what it is. So
Usually.
I know this is your first win, so let me write your name down. Everything I'm selling today is going to go out tomorrow. James Noor Orchmont. All right, we will start you a stock. Thanks for the bid on that. Stacks everywhere. All right, we have Naughty by Nature. Everything's going to be all right. There are stickers on here. I don't know if how easily they'll come off or not. On the Tommy Boy label here. It looks to be in really good condition. So here's Naughty by Nature. This one does have the parental advisory sticker. thanks to Tipper Gore. Thanks for the bids, everyone. Ooh, sorry for the radio silence there. I can rest my voice for a second. All right, we got Kelvin Dan is going to take it. They're right there.
That's definitely wrapped.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is wrapped here. So it's just in a plain white sleeve, but it's Old School Classics, Volume 2, Mad Daddy's Old School Mix. And then you have Old School Classics Volume 2 on this side, and it's Play Your Tron Wrist by the Planet Patrol and Cheap Thrills by the Planet Patrol. Didn't we still have that Africa Lambada somewhere? I thought.
Yeah.
This one's got a few scratches on this side. It's also got like some dirt. This one will need to be cleaned. It's kind of, I don't know what the word I'm looking for. It's gritty, I guess is the word, maybe. Like it's got some dirt on it. So anyway, here's this one. Don't know anything about who it is, but it sounds like rap. I don't know if we do or not any freestyle. Well, here's Grandmaster and Melly Mel, White Lines. Not to be confused with the band White Lion. Yeah, the cover on this one's got some issues. I mean, it's come unglued. There's some damage here. Let's see what the record looks like, though. So this is on the Sugar Hill label, Grandmaster and Melly Mel. There is a scratch on this side. Let's see if we can see it. It's where yeah, can you see it right there? So you do have a scratch on that side. This side also has some scuffs and scratches. So I would call this one fair condition. And then the sleeves, not real good condition. But otherwise, it'd be a really great album with it being Grandmaster Flash or Grandmaster and Melly Mel.
The name of this group's Freestyle.
All right, here we go. That's running. Hey, Litterbach, LeBrewer. We're probably home stretching it now, too. This one's got some damage down at the bottom, but it's a promotional album, and it's Janky Boy and the Bad Bunch, I think is what it says. Have you heard of this person?
No.
Has anybody heard of Janky Boy? Is that what it was? Yeah. Has anybody heard of Janky Boy? Oh, that's the right way to begin with.
Sometimes a lot of those guys end up being
this one's
beautiful condition.
Beautiful condition inside. So on the Atlantic label, Jackie Boy, not Janky. Jackie Boy and the Bad Bunch. All right, this one's running. The songs are Your Love Has Turned Me Out, Are You Ready, Don't Go, Talking Japanese, Rock Your Body, What Are You Gonna Do, Teaser, and Eye to Eye. Yeah. I mean, we've had a few rap ones that have come. I don't know about any albums that are left, though. It may all be 12-inch singles, Funko.
Yeah, I think it's.
I don't know what that one is.
It's got a cool cover.
This one, somebody asked about freestyle. I don't know if this is freestyle music, but the name of the group's Freestyle. And it's Don't Stop the Rock. Yeah, Don't Stop the Rock. Pretty Tony was the producer.
Jam packed.
And it's on the Music Specialist label. There's a few like surface scratches on that side. That side looks to be in good shape. So yeah, I have no idea on some of these what they are, but we'll run them. Freestyle. Hey, 2-0 flip or 2 flip. Yeah, we'll probably run another 4 or 5 and start winding down. So this one looks pretty cool. I have no idea what it is. Oh, it's George. So it's Bootsy Collins, who I think was with Funkadelic, maybe. So it's Bootsy's Rubber Band. It's a great imagery on the front there. And like I'd Rather Be With You was produced by George Clinton and Bootsy Collins. So I'm almost positive maybe this guy was in Funkadelic with George Clinton, but don't know that for sure. But that's a great album cover. There's a few small scratches. There's no sleeve inside. That side looks good. So decent condition on the vinyl. And this one is running. Bootsy's Rubber Band. Thank you, Carl Crawford. You could join the something that might be a good get on this one. I mean, it's from 1982, and you can join the Funka Fan Club. It's got an address in case you want to join the Funka Fan Club. Let's see, Carl Crawford. I'm pretty sure that is their first purchase.
A couple more.
Yeah.
Here's a DJ only. So if you want freestyle, this could be.
All right, this one's a promo. It says DJ only, and it's called Booty Call. It does not say who it's by or anything, unless DJ's only.
Be worth buying.
Oh, maybe DJ's only is the name of the. I bet DJ's only is the name of the group. This one does have a few scratches and smudges on that side, and then a few fingerprints / smudges on this side. I don't think there's anything deep. So anyway, we'll run this one. Yeah, I don't know. Does anybody know if the name of the band's DJs only or if it's a promo only for DJs? Who knows? All right. Now we got Cameo Word Up. So the 12-inch version of Word Up by Cameo.
Oh, here's Double Dutch Bus. That's a fun one.
Yeah, we got another fun one coming up next. We'll go ahead and run this one. It had a few minor scratches. Word Up. Thank you, James. Let's see. James there. All right, where'd the Frankie Smith one go? All right, we got Double Dutch Bus, Frankie Smith. Didn't you have this cassette tape, the whole album?
Yeah.
Yeah. So my brother, I remember he bought this cassette tape when he was in high school. But this is on Megatone Records. It does have a sticker there for the indexing. So on one side, it's got Feel Good, Party Time, JR Funk, Get On Up and Do It Again, and Susie Q. And on the other side, it's got Double Dutch Bus, Rock Your World, Weeks and Company. There is a scratch. It's right where my finger. Let's see if I can get it to show. It kind of runs like that way. It doesn't appear to be a feeler. It appears to be more of a fingernail scratch, but this side's just got some scuffs. Get on the bus, pay your fare. All right, here we go. Run next. We got Frankie Smith, the Double Dutch Bus. Thank you, James. All right, any other? Here's
There's two more that are classics.
Anybody want It's Raining Men by the Weather Girls? It's raining men. Hallelujah. It looks to be in good shape. I'll run it real quick. Dave's playing a little Double Dutch Bus, so. All right, here we go. Run next. Give me a hole if you got your funky bus fare. That's enough of it. That's not really supposed to play music, but. All right, we got a It's Raining Men. All right, then here's Pebble's Girlfriend. And that one is, I think it's a 12-inch. Well, that's the 12-inch single. That one looks to be in good condition. So we'll just run it. It does have the sticker on the front. All right, no interest in that one. Okay, here's a pair of cameos. So we got Cameosis. This one might be this one's an album actually. So here's what it's got on it.
This was asking for punk early.
What's that one?
It's gotta be punk.
What is it? We'll run it. It's on the Chocolate City label. Never heard of that. All right, so that one looks to be in pretty good condition. And then here's another cameo we'll throw in with it. It's the Back and Forth 12-inch single. This was on the album Word Up. You can see the cover's got some wear there. There's like one fingerprint smudge on this side, but I don't see any scratches. All right, so both the cameos together, and that is running.
Sounds pretty good. I like it.
Calvin Danis in. Thanks for the bids. All right, put that over with Calvin Dan. Okay, this is the Wooden Tops Giant.
It's an album.
It is an album. I have no.
I just played a couple of songs. They're good.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
So it's kind of punkish. Did it sound
kind of folky?
So has anybody ever heard of this group, the Wooden Tops? No, we don't. I don't think, Rick Paco. There is a little wear to this one, but there's the band. Dave said he listened to a couple of their music songs just a second ago, and they sounded good. And then this is a promotional copy here. So I've never heard of this group.
They're on Apple Music if you want to.
If anybody wants to check them out, you can go out to, I'm sure they're on Spotify as well, but Dave listened to them on Apple. Let's see what the album looks like. Oh yeah, the album's pristine. So just somewhere to the cover, promotional copy. We'll go ahead and run this. And well, let us know if you can find the wooden tops and if they're any good. Yeah, 15 seconds to decide if they're any good. So here we go. There was the back cover. It's a pretty cool cover, but Arbre, they may know something. All right. Anything else we want to show before we get off here?
There's one more album. It's a
Okay, so this is Last Tango. Is it a group or yeah, I guess it's a group. I've never heard of this group either, but it is another promotional copy. The name of the group's Last Tango. It's from 1980 something, but this one also has some wear down at the bottom. It's like maybe it got a little wet or something. Probably playing an outdoor show. Yeah, the record looks to be in really good condition. So, Last Tango. Oh, congratulations on unlocking platinum there, Arbre. And that'll be good all the way through the end of the year. Because I think it's every quarter they reset those levels. Yeah, I have no idea what kind of music or anything that is. All right. Anything else?
There's that one. That's good stuff.
Here's Last Night a DJ Saved My Life. DJ Delight, telephone ringing. Oh, I guess this is so DJs could have sound effects, maybe. So it says DJ Delight, telephone ringing, screeching tires, flushing toilet. This is from 1982. And then Last Night a DJ Saved My Life, vocal and acapella. And the sleeve is the glues come off on both sides. But the record looks to be in pretty good shape. So yeah, just in case you need any sound effects, here you go. If you need a toilet flushing sound effect, we got you covered here. I feel like this has been the most unusual vinyl show I've ever done as far as just the titles we've had. It's been some different kind of stuff. All right, we got our last little stack we're going to look through, then we're going to call it. So we have The Rain by Orange Juice Jones. We have Take My Breath Away, Berlin. We got Midnight Star, No Parking on the Dance Floor. No, I know we don't have any picture singles. Then we had Pseudo Echo. That one was an album. The Miami Vice soundtrack. Seems like that one had some condition issues. Down and Out in Beverly Hills soundtrack.
One last chance for that.
And then One Last Chance on the Holiday Rap. MC Miker G and DJ Swin. So Dave thinks he remembers this song, but I'm not sure that I do. So anyway, did you look through all these and everything?
I haven't known this. Yeah, I mean I have, but I hadn't.
Let me look real quick through these and see if there's anything that I think's worth bringing up. Here, you watch the chat. I'm gonna read the bands, and you let me know if you want me to pull one. So we have Maxi Priest. We have Frankie Goes to Hollywood, and these are all 12-inch singles, unless I say otherwise. We have M. I think it's M. That one might. Man, I think it's a 12-inch single. We have Blue Rain. We have When in Rome. I remember that song, The Promise. We have Giorgio. We have Chipnotic. They're wild looking. Chipnotic. We have Tyler Collins. Something on Motown. Johnny Gill. Wasn't he in the edition maybe? Then we have Inner City, Babyface. We got two Babyfaces we could run together. Alicia. Isley, Jasper Isley, Vaughn Mason and Crew, Bounce Rock Skate and Roll. It's a skating song. Karen Wheeler, Stacy and Kamiko, Laid Back, McQuill Brown. Yeah, we're deep here.
No Rob Bass.
Stacy Earl, One Sensation, New Atlantic, and 10 City. Did you already?
Those wrong.
Those ones. So I think that's it, everyone. So I tell you what, stick with us.
Babyface.
Oh, Babyface. Yeah, I think there were 2 of those. So let me in the Johnny Gill.
Just run all 3 one money.
All right. Hold on, let me find them here. There's Babyface. There's Johnny Gill.
Babyface for back to back.
Oh, there it is. It just didn't have a cover. We'll just run all 3 of these together. So you have Babyface, Tender Lover. Yeah, and that's all. It's just 3 versions of Tender Lover. What you get back in there? Yeah, that one looks really good. Don't see any issues with it. And then we have the other Babyface is My Kind of Girl. It does have the stickers on the back. That one also looks good. And then we have the Johnny Gill. And this one's Fair Weather Friend on both sides. This one has some fingerprints on the run out, but I don't see any scratches or anything. So we'll run all 3 of these. And they're running. Thank you, James. Thank you, Calvin. All right. Yeah, I think we made it through pretty much everything. So, well, we had a lot of 80s earlier, but so I think we've sold most everything. I know we've already gone through all those. I don't think there's anything else we haven't gone through now. So,
Look at the beginning of this stack.
What were those 2? The Depeche Mode.
Those are for somebody.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Somebody you're giving them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We had some George Michael earlier, but
there's a George Michael.
Could you just?
Yeah.
Hold on, we're gonna pull out a George Michael.
There it is, right there.
Yeah, so it's George Michael Hard Day and I Want Your Sex. It does have a sticker on the front here. It does have some wear along the spine there. Let's see what the record looks like.
Wild Wild West.
The record's very clean though. I don't see any scratches or anything, so we'll go ahead and run this one. So that's running. Sure, I'll do $1 on it. Let it run here, and then you've bought a lot, so yeah, we'll definitely run it for $1. We had some MC Hammer earlier, but I think it sold. And we don't have any. We did not see Vanilla Ice R, Color Me Bad, or Belle Biv DeVoe. Let's see. Whoops. Start auction. $1. All right, it's running. Hey, Suds Girl, welcome in. We're in the process of wrapping up here, but appreciate you stopping in. All right, James.
There's Planet Rock.
That's probably good.
Yep.
All right. Well, that's a good one to end on. So, hey, thank you so much to everybody for coming in. Stick around with me for just a second. Let's go find somebody to. Did somebody buy World Class Wrecking Crew? Do you remember that one?
Yeah, I do remember it.
Yeah, there's no telling where it is. So
Oh,
Dave's gonna look real quick. If he can't find it in like 30 seconds, then we'll save it for the next show.
it's not in this back.
Yeah, I mean, it may have been lotted up with something. So, all right. Well, we don't see it. So, thanks again to everybody for coming. Stick with me long enough to find somebody to raid, and everybody have a good night. We did not have any 2 Live Crew. So, let's see. We're going to end show and raid. It's looking to see if anybody else was selling in the vinyl. There we go. Tell you what, we're going to go raid. I was looking for somebody who didn't have as many people. We're going to go do Knives Vinyl Records. So, anyway, everybody have a good night. And here we go.